Hey everyone! Alexis, you got a gold bridge! Yay! Tisbean! And hello, Alice. Hi, how are you guys doing? Be lurking while I help my boyfriend clean our fish tank. Sounds like a fun time. I remember having fish. It is a lot. Like, you think, oh, I'll just have some fish. Cool. Like, no, fish are like a commitment. But they're so pretty and they're so nice to watch. How y'all doing? Let's sand this non-beach. Let's sand her down. That's the process of today. A sanding. I gotta buff out. I gotta exfoliate all the lumps and bumps and dry skin from this island and turn it into an even drier, more barren wasteland than it already is after a month of abandonment. All I did was villager hunt last week. It's a damn mess over here. Let's get Sandy. Katie, hello. Hello, Maisie. Hello. Hello, Melly. Everybody, hello. Almost a year. Look here, 1 month away from a golden branch, Maisie. That's crazy. Maisie, that's crazy. McRonald, hello, Ronnie. Amy Jane, so good to see you. How are you? Lovely. I have a coffee, and my lipstick is going all over this coffee mug, but what did I expect? I didn't give it enough time to dry down. Let's just get right into it, guys. Today we're flattening. Sandy the ostrich would fit 100%. Sandy the ostrich would be excellent. Anyone got any suggestions to stop a kitten from eating your sandwich? To stop a kitten from eating one's sandwich, what do you do? Great question. These are the questions that we need to be answering, okay? I am gonna need a lot of axes, okay? Let me ask you this. I'm not gonna have any trees on this island. Do you know? What do I need, Taya? You came into this storage. Hello, Ronnie! Oh my goodness! I already said hello, but hello, member for 11 months. Woohoo, also almost a year. Ronnie and Maisie, twins! Look at twins! It's the kitten sandwich now, sorry. Going through a lot right now, but just coping. How are you doing? I get that, Amy Jane. Going through a lot right now. Crying, laughing emoji. Crying, laughing. I mean, you get me. We got this. We got this. Amy Jane, you and I both have got this. Do I know why I'm in my storage? To get tools, things to make an axe in the future when I inevitably break my axe? That might be good. No, I came in here for a trash can. I remembered. Do I even have a trash can? Do I even have a trash can? No. Why? Because why would I have a trash can? All right, Timmy and Tommy, you are about to buy a lot of trees. Actually a lot of, wait a minute, what am I doing? No, I'll need to chop these trees. Am I gonna be a smart person and shake them first? No, we're just gonna play a wild ride today. That's what we're gonna do. We got a new kitten about a year-ish. And he keeps trying to eat my food. Oh, we're gonna do all the axing first. I probably will pass out from getting stung by bees. This is like a guarantee. And yes, how is everybody doing? Speaking of flattening, I finally went back to my island, but I lost motivation for my island and have come so far. No. Same though, and I'm just trying to get back into it. You know, I think in the early days of Animal Crossing, back in the early days of Animal Crossing, we were very And why am I doing this in the flattest area? Like, this part does not need to be flattened. I just want to have everything be sandy. It's not just about how flat it is. It's about the fact that there's green grass everywhere and it's throwing me off. I had a line of thought there. Taya, I appreciate you so much. Almost a year, gang. Wow, another almost a year. That is crazy. I appreciate you so much. Almost a year, gang. That's so nice. Sophie, how are you? How are you doing? So I'm having this dilemma of not being sure whether to power through it or to just do a little bit more to feel a tad more completed and then reset. That's a great question. Okay. What I was gonna say is back, okay, there's bees. I gotta run and I'm stuck. Oh god, they're gonna get me. They're 100% gonna get me. Oh, never mind. In the early days of Animal Crossing, like, the joy that I got from the game, at least personally, was like, I could spend hours just chopping down trees and fishing and catching bugs and talking to my villagers and giving them gifts, and time traveling so that I could give them another gift, so that I could keep giving them gifts. That was my joy. Checking the store every day and buying stuff and like going on Nookazon and just like effing around for hours. Like, that was the fun stuff to do, right? You know what I mean? And now it's like, it's become so much about the decorating. You know, Animal Crossing and New Horizons is about the decorating now. You can't get away from it. What do you see? Island tours. What do you see? YouTuber make island just to restart. I am guilty of this. I'm not saying I don't love it and like all the different aesthetics and all the creativity that goes into that, but I think that there's a lot that's lost. Am I singing the tale as old as time? Indeed I am. But I think there's something to be said for that and like the amount of burnout that you feel. Because when you go online and you see like everybody's island, you kind of get like island fatigue of just like, I've seen everything. Do you know what I mean? I've never played New Leaf. I only played the very first game of Animal Crossing on the GameCube, and then I did not play it again until this one, which is kind of crazy. So what does your ACNH island look like instead of how are you enjoying the game? That's true. And it's kind of funny because I was going to like say how much I liked playing Fae Farms, and then I watched a recent video and the person was kind of saying like that it's not that great of a game. And I'm curious, are any of you guys like, it's expensive? What am I doing throwing at these items? Oh my goodness, I almost threw out a bunch of items. What do you think about Fae Farms? Do you guys play Fae Farms? Because I thought it was pretty good and like pretty entertaining, but since I listened to that video, I'm like, is it good? What? Why do I have to look at what else? Like, what's the popular game? Why can't, if I liked it, why can't I just be like, I liked it? You know what I mean? It was a video by Cora Mora, which I actually thought was a really well done video about her talking about like, why are cozy games so bad? And I think that there is some of that, just like relentless, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Like, you can't play 7 games at once. I'm going on a tirade. I need to read chat. Now I keep feeling called out by everyone because I just want to have those island themes. I know. I liked it, but they could have done so much more with it. It's true. Like, I'm not going to deny that. Fae Farms, like, you could definitely... They could have done so much more. It did have, like, a slightly rushed feeling. It does have a slightly rushed feeling to it. And I haven't played it in, like, a week, but that's just because life is crazy stupid. I didn't play Animal Crossing either. But it's like, I don't know. I think that there's this, like, desperate clawing for the next cozy game. And will I play Puff Pals Island Skies? Of course I will, because that was, like, Kickstarter that I actually already paid for. But I never got my alpha key, and I just realized that this morning, so I reached out by their Google form to like get me some. get myself a new alpha key, but I don't have it. Disney Dreamlight Valley was also like that, but it's getting better. It is getting better? Okay, that's good to know. I have like 1,500 hours on ACNH, and I can say I went way too quickly with it. Oh my goodness. I was excited for Fae Farm, bought it on release, played it for a few hours on several days, haven't picked it up. I don't know why. Yeah, there's something okay. I think you kind of like nailed it in a way, Elfo. It's like it's not, I don't really know why. There are very few characters that you can romance in that game. I will say that. Speaking of romance. Speaking of romance. Chatter, everyone. I was disappointed when I finally saw the Fashion Dreamer gameplay, and I thought I thought it'd be like new style boutique, which I loved, but it feels more like an influencer sim with fashion elements. Oh, new style boutique. What is that game? I have my story seasons of Stardew Valley. I don't need no Fae Farm. Yeah, what's Fashion Dreamer? And this other one that you're talking about too, new style fashion boutique. These games sound like my childhood Barbie loving self, just like loving life. I played over 100 hours on Fae Farm and the completed this story really early. I'm still working on collecting everything. Okay, you know, like I bought it for my sister. And I think I would like to play through co-op with her because it was more fun. So I think like from a co-op perspective, but you either play through the storyline with co-op or you can play it through individually. Like you can't do like a combo because the town is at the certain point of progress. So maybe I'll see. She's probably ripped through most of it by now, but for like a $60 game, I did kind of expect more. But yes, the cozy game Apocalypse, I think, has come. It's basically a game where you have a clothing store and gotta dress up customers and spend time in a city. Decorate your room, make your own style, join model shows, but Fashion Dreamer is only the dressing yourself up and others. Oh, okay. Did you guys ever play? Stop everything, everybody. Stop the presses. Did you guys ever play with those little games on the early web that were like, there'd be like a bunch of clothing on the side and then the character in the middle, and you would have to like click and drag and like drop the clothing on and like position it perfectly, and there was like all these different, I freaking loved those dolls. I would spend hours of my life finding them and just taking like a bazillion screenshots. I was addicted. Paper doll games, yes. Oh my gosh. I could not. And like, for what? for what? Like, what did we gain? What did I gain in my life from dressing up a doll in a game on the internet? What did I get? A bunch of screenshots of dolls. And because I was like an artist, I would, wait, what do I need? A flimsy axe, and I need tree branches to make said flimsy axe, you little bitch. Okay. I had magazines where you draw the fashion onto characters. That's fun. So I would make them myself is where I was going with that. I never played with like legit paper dolls, but I played on those freaking dolls with the online. I was addicted. I would look up like, because I really loved Harry Potter. So I would like look up Harry Potter dolls and like make yourself into your own character. This is like the character creation that I wanted as a child. Only in games I love dress up. Hey, wait a minute. That's like Animal Crossing thing. Hey, you can dress up in Animal Crossing. No shit, Sherlock. Or as as my husband and I say, no shit, Sherlock. Okay, I need to sell these other flowers that I have in my pockets. This is gonna be a task and a half. I think if I can get this whole area covered in sand, maybe we can like move a couple villager houses around and start to like decorate a little bit and actually start to feel like this is a desert island and not just like an area, a small area of desert surrounded by green grass. I would like that. That would be my ideal story arc for this. And also Kix is here. You know what? Distracted. I'm gonna talk to him. If a character has in-depth character designing, I'm gonna be looking into it. I love designing characters now, so it means anything, but fashion is not my thing. It is not my thing still necessarily. Interesting. So you like just the actual like character design. Do you play Sims, Melly? Do you play Sims? Have I never talked to Kix before? No, that's impossible. I don't want any of this. Maybe I want these kimono sandals. Everything else is not really like a desert thing. Laura Megan, hello! I'm doing good. How are you? I am doing a lot better from last week, guys. Guess what I did? I cried. Well, I cried a lot. I mean, are you surprised? You shouldn't be, because I'm a little crybaby girl, so this should not shock you. But after I cried a lot, excuse me, I was just freaking crafting shovels and now you gotta break on me. That's fine. I got an axe. We'll do axe things for now. Okay. After I cried a lot, I came to a realization and I called to get a therapy session set up. So I'll be like having some therapy this week, which I think will be hopefully very nice for me because I've never really done that before. I think that will be good for me. You love Sims games? That's awesome. I haven't just because, do you know what I should though? Because, oh, you need hardwood. Stop. I should get Sims because you can download custom content. You know what I mean? And you don't have to pay like $1 bazillion to pay for like all the upgrades, right? Which, okay, if you could download, like pay to download one Sims upgrade, what would it be? Oh, I have a shovel in my storage and I have a flimsy shovel. Grabbing them both. Yes, I signed up for therapy and I am thankful for that. I decided to do it out of sheer desperation. One day at work, I was like, I will lose my mind if I don't take care of myself. I need to do this. And I mean, I have therapy set up through work, so I just did it. And I feel a lot better about the fact that I did it. Haven't actually had, I had the intake call and I was like, this is a good idea. So yeah, it's about work. Like I need to sort out my stuff, guys. I need to sort it out. Glad you had a good cry. I could have, here's the thing. I could have a good cry every other day and still have more tears. Do I have anybody who understands what this is like? I could have a good cry at least every other day and cry again. Thanks everyone. I'm so glad that I finally signed up for therapy because like, why not? I need to do that. That's something that's like, I need to start taking that seriously. I need tools, right? And that's what I think therapy can give to me is just like a tool for like, okay, if you sit on that trunk one more time, girl, I'm gonna lose my shit on you, okay? I meant to shovel up the trunk, so don't be a ding-dong. Embrace the tears. I recommend cottage living for Sims 4 season. No, I need that. I still need the recommendation. Thank you, Melly, for following that topic all the way through. I have infinite tears and I'm embracing it. What's your sign, Sophie? I can't remember what your sign is. Tears is a good cleanser, and I just need so much cleansing, apparently. All the time. I would wait on the sales for the Sims content. Ah, that's a good idea. I started using ChatGPT as a therapist after you mentioned that. That is helpful, though, honestly. Oh, she's a Cancer! Okay, I should have known that. And you know what I realized? Like, me and my sister both have Cancer as a part of my charts. I'm a Cancer rising. So, like, I have had so much water going on. It's too much. Who needs this much water in their chart? Not me. I don't need it, and I never asked for it. I don't have the water cliff construction permit. How many Nook miles do I have? Oh, I have tons. Let's go get the water construction thing. I can get rid of this thing. Is there any method to the madness that I'm doing right now? None. I get halfway through doing something. Just finish picking up all these stupid logs on this side of resident services, Taya, okay? Just do it. My parents call me crybaby and I don't get it. I do get it, but I don't want to admit it. I don't get it. Actually, you know what? I fully do, but I just don't like it. I hear you. I don't like being a crybaby, but it just is who I am. What do you think of all the water signs is the most crybaby? I think Pisces is the most crybaby. Alice being delusional, yes. I want to go against the water signs are crybaby stereotypes, but it really is accurate. Okay, I was thinking about this morning. It bothers me. I'm like, stop being so stereotypically a water sign, please. Don't cry today. And then it'll be like, it's true though. Damn it, they got me again. Waterscaping. Jackie! Hey, I'm a big baby and cry at commercials for toothpaste. Big baby confirmed. Parenthood and growing together are also good though. Okay, that's cool. I did play Sims, going back to that for just a brief second before returning back to astrology. I did play Sims for like a split second when I was in high school, and my sister and I desperately tried to hide the fact that you could make whoopee and have babies in that game from my mom. We desperately tried to hide it from her because we were like, the second that she finds out that this is possible in this game, we will lose all access to it, and that will be the end of it. Don't even kiss in front of her. Jess, just listen to me, I would say. Just listen to me. She cannot see this. We will lose this game. And sure enough, she saw it. She saw the options when we were talking to the sim, and she was like, what is that? And we were like, damn it, the jig is up. You are no longer allowed to play. That's how you know you grew up in a strict household. Wait, they can do it? Oh, it's over. It's over. What? Oh, yeah. You better freaking do it. And then there were mine and my siblings teaching our parents how we killed your Sims families in the game. No. I feel like every Sims player goes through at least one intentional sim death once. No! Oh my gosh. Anyways, returning to astrology and the stereotypes within it. I have encountered so many things with, like, especially Scorpio. I don't know why it is. I think I gravitate towards Scorpio. Even though Scorpio gets a bad rap, guess what? Gemini gets a bad rap. We're just talkative. We're just little talky babies who have crisis of character on a regular basis, okay? Gemini moon. What are you gonna do? I loved... Okay, Sophie, settle down. I loved killing the Sims in a basement swimming pool when I played with at my friend's house. Do you need to talk about this, Sophie? Excuse me? What is happening right now? The fact that you started that sentence with "I loved," what is happening right now? The music terrified me to tears. I got too scared of killing Sims after it happened in Sims 1. Oh, what happened? The music? Okay, I don't remember. What do you think about Libra? I have a hard time with Libra, honestly. I haven't ever had like a super close friend that's Libra. My little young sister is Libra, and I know a few people who are like Libra rising. I can't figure it out. You really like to play both sides of the coin though. Not like in a bad way, you're just like, let's play devil's advocate here. Let's think this through. Let's really make like a super logical decision based on what would be ideal for every single person in this scenario. And I'm like, no, let's do what I want. Just being besties with the Grim Reaper. I'm a Gemini and I cry a lot. See, why? Why did I get all the criers? Why did I get all of the criers? However, I do have a big Sagittarius in my chart, but still. My hubby is a Capricorn. Same. He understands my crazy. And Deaf Keeper? What do you mean by Deaf Keeper? Oh, definitely he's a keeper, yes. If you find somebody who gets that, also Capricorn, just like solid. Lycan has a Scorpio moon though, so he's got that like emotional, like that deep side too. So if we get each other going, we can be pretty depressing. We can do this. Taya getting introduced to the Sims community here and being horrified. For real, like for real right now. I love how we're having two fully separate conversations, but it's somehow working in my brain. This is what my undiagnosed ADHD brain needs. See, okay, and this is the other reason, not to like switch topics again, but this is the other reason why I need to go to therapy, is because I can get so emotional that I'm like, is this reality? I don't know. And I think it's multiple parts of my personality coming together in that moment. The part of me that's Pisces that wants to like run the hell away. The part of me that's Cancer that wants to hide. Run away and hide. That's my ideal solution to every one of life's problems. Run away and hide. If you can't talk your way out of it, run away and hide. Sophie, would you spend your money on you spend your money on Twice albums? I would too. That's just called a good investment. It really is. My keyboard really hates me right now. Oh no. Oh no. I'm a Leo. Laura Megan, you're a Leo? Leo ladies and Leo men, I don't know what it is about that. There's something different. Like, not, like between the two genders and like even, or, you know what I'm just saying, between genders and between like ways of expressing yourself, or I think maybe it's like the rising signs, other things in your chart for Leo can make a big difference is what I'm trying to say. Because I've met Leos that are like super sweet and kind and like wouldn't hurt a fly, and then I've met Leos who are like straight up narcissists. You know what I mean? Hey, Planty Gamer. But like between like different people, different, like I've met men who are Leos who are just like straight up terrifying and like want the spotlight all the time and become narcissists. And then I've met people who are like the sweetest ever and like so unassuming, right? Sweating. Oh, I'm sweating because I have this thing on. My like old lady blanket thing. What's your plans for Saguaro? Saguaro, I am planning on, I just kind of want to expand it from the middle out. And I think that there's going to be areas that are definitely more wild. I think I want to have a lot of it feel pretty wild. And I think I I know I don't want to have a neighborhood. I think I want to have the buildings be kind of spread out and have their own vibe, kind of like Papagayo. Let's just be honest. I'm trying to relive that experience of Papagayo. And I want it to be like a lush desert in the same way that I wanted Papagayo to be like everybody's jungle. Like I wanted it to be like a volcano jungle. I wanted to have a swamp. I wanted it to have like all the different ways that a jungle exists. And I think I want that in this island. I want to have like a market, of course, like a really like deserty like merchants market where like all the things are being sold. I'm reading Throne of Glass, okay, and I just got to the prologue book, like what am I trying to say, the prequel book. Like I'm reading it in an order that I found online that's like the romantic way to read it or something that will give you the most impact. So I'm on the assassins, whatever. I can't remember the last part, but red desert vibes, and it's really fun. I'm in like a desert area in the book. I just finished the desert section and it was really good. Planty gamer, I'm an Aquarius 100% and wear my heart on my sleeve. That's interesting. You must have something else in your chart that's like more open then too, like probably have a little bit of Pisces in there, or have a little bit of like something maybe even Taurus or something, because typically Aquarius is like very much like the ultimate intellectual, like untouchable. But I've never really met a whole lot of Aquarius. I can't even spell my sign. Taurus. Yeah, Taurus. Taurus is fun. Taurus ruled by Venus, really into beautiful things. You like shiny things. You love shiny things. A lot more than a lot of other signs. Like, you love pretty stuff. And have very good taste, probably. I actually have the same sign as my favorite character. I know that means nothing, but really, but you know. I care. I still like love that. I would love that too. Jambet is, I can't remember her sign. Virgo? I think she might be a Virgo. Which kind of lines up. My mom is a Virgo. So I have a mixed relationship with Virgo. Just kidding. But they are pretty intense. Okay, what have I done with the map so far? I like to take screenshots of the map periodically while I am flattening, just so that I can keep like that little progress log. So let's take a screenshot. I also just like taking screenshots of my map as I build out the island. Oh yeah, Clay's here now. Clay, these three, that's a pretty solid, oh my gosh, actually, wait a minute. Clay is perfect on this. Are you freaking joking? Clay is actually great on this island. I'm feeling it. These three gotta go. These three gotta go. Okay. Also probably Piper, not gonna lie. But I do like her. So we'll see. But I think there are other villagers who could like fill that role pretty well too. Fill that peppy role. Is Sandy a peppy? Man, I need to freaking buff up on my Animal Crossing knowledge. I am out of the game. Oh my good. What the hell? 21 months, Peachy? Are you joking? That is insane. Oh my gosh, I finally made it to a stream. I hope you've been doing great today. I hope everyone is enjoying this fall. We need to connect, girl. My roots are growing out. Why is that the first thing that came to my mind? Look how much my roots have grown out. I need to talk with you. I think the last time that I talked with you was when I had freshly dyed my hair. That's unacceptable. That's how I know. Go sub to Peachy Llama. How are you guys doing? Sandy is normal. Okay. Normie. My roots are too, though. We the same. Love it. Did I take a screenshot of that? I don't think I did. I'm gonna take another one. Just in case I did not take a screenshot. Choop. Thank you. Flattening continues. Oh god, it takes, I've never one time, actually I shouldn't think about that too much or else I'm gonna get demotivated. I have not one time flattened an island. And yeah, actually speaking of roots, I don't know what I should do with my hair, to be honest. I got my birth time wrong and turns out I'm a Libra descendant instead of a Virgo. Ascendant? Yeah, the birth time makes a big difference. I found out that I was born an hour later. I've always thought that I was born when Price is Right was on in Eastern time. That's what I thought. I always remembered the time that I was born. I thought I was born at 11 a.m. because that's when Price is Right is on. And as a kid, that's what I always told everybody. I love Price is Right because I was born when Price is Right came on. But no, apparently I was born at like 12:02, and that makes a huge difference by an hour. Lady Orlean, oh my goodness, sneaking into chat. It's so good to see you. How are you? Thank you for supporting the channel for 18 months. And also Peachy, I didn't say. Thank you for supporting the channel for 21 months. That's insane. All you guys are insane. How are you doing, Lady Orlean? How's you doing? How's you been? Desert pinboard. Oh yeah. Check out the ideas for the desert. What kind of vibes we going with on this island. That's the Pinterest board is the ideas. I've had this idea, this desert island idea for a while, and it's gonna be different, okay? If you like the desert island vibes, but you like the more Western vibes, Peachy's got you covered. Amberino, one of the best. Oh, one of the best. It kind of reminded me of Sienna saying that. One of the best. Something she would do. I miss you guys. Long time no see. I know, I went MIA. I did my little Pisces thing, and I just flew away like a little bird into the night. Peachy, aren't you Pisces too? Aren't our birthdays like... Oh yeah, we were gonna even do a birthday stream, and then that was on my kitty. Oh, I can't think about that too much. That was the last time that we talked. Oh my god, that was the last time that we talked. That's actually so crazy. In March. That was March. It's all coming back to me. Western Cowboy Island, one of the many I still want to do. So good. Yeah, we're a week apart. Yes, that makes sense now. Now I'm remembering everything. But not a week apart like the same year though. Peachy's much younger than me. I'm old. I don't want my next birthday to come, guys. I'm having some like existential crisis with it, and I know it doesn't matter. But like, do I need to go and get Botox soon? My sister Jess would say, just do it. It's fun. Too many themes. Exactly. Reconnect. I have flattened many, I have flattened my island too. So proud of myself. Oh, that's good. I've never done that, but we're both wise souls. Yes, I mean, Pisces do be like that. Wise old souls. Are you 80? Not yet, so you're not old. You can't talk. Sophie, you can't talk here. Go away. Speaking of, maybe I'll get the witch to pay a bit. The witch to pay a bit while lurking to get through my dilemma of what to do. The itch? Your perfect day. Oh, I know I can't say anything, but I will. I never flatten islands anymore. It's too much work and I end up resetting my islands. I've never like made an island and then flattened it. This is the first time that like I want to start with a flat island. I usually don't do that. Like when I'm in the past couple of islands, I've kind of tried to use the existing terraforming so that I didn't have to flatten it. On Glenny though, my first island, I went through so many iterations of flattening massive chunks of it that like I had no shame. I was like, I want to move this one build over by 2 blocks to the left and 1 block to the north. And I'd be like, let's take down everything, flatten everything, and move it like 3 blocks. I would do that and I would rebuild the exact same build. My cafe area I did that. Looking back, I'm like, that is some dedication. I've never started with a flattened island either, but I do plan to do that for our next one this winter. Oh, exciting. What's the theme? What's the theme? Makes sense for Desertcore. It does. I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta say I did it once. You gotta say you did it once. It's been ages since I've jumped on a stream. Hello, Spooky Smolive! Olive! Yay, hello! How are you? My nose is so itchy. Excuse me, sir, madam, please stop itching. Is one of my nostrils a sir and one of them is a madam? I think I know which one is the sir, because he's disgusting. One of my nostrils. Just me shading one of my nostrils, no worries. It's a secret for a little bit. Ooh, exciting. Exciting. I did flatten the island for the first time. Also, oh, nice. I've never done that before, so I restarted a few months ago, and as soon as I unlocked terraforming, it had to be done. Nice. I'm glad to be done. It had, I think you're saying had. I can't read. Also, I think you should know this by now. I have trouble reading. The nostrils are a complicated relationship. They really are. Have a good lurk, Elfo. I do want an all-cat island, but I don't know what builds to make. Well, what builds to make for a cat island. Also, I'm sorry that if you keep hearing my email notifications going off, because some people don't know how to have weekends and are emailing me on a Saturday. Why? Why are you doing this, huh, client? Why are you emailing on a Saturday? Can't you work on a Friday like everybody else? No? Some people just like literally wait. I think some people literally wait until the weekend because there's nobody else on and they're like, I can just work in peace and get a lot done on the weekend when nobody's emailing me. I get that. But like, don't. Should I have my notifications off? Yes. But email, I can't. I don't know how. My email app is closed. How much more of this do you want to know? Are you interested? Do you care? No, of course you don't. But, bleh. A giant sandbox. Yes, a litter box. You could make a litter box build with a bunch of those corporealite things, those fossils everywhere. That would be hilarious. I made my mom just to watch this. Oh. Hello, VRT. I'm your biggest fan. Nice to meet you. Just have me on the cat island. Yes, just invite us all. Okay, so at work, actually this is kind of funny and cute and adorable. At work, we have like pods set up for the different like teams. Guess what my team is called? Actually, you'll never guess, but it's Ghibli related and cat related. Guess what my team name is at work? At work. What's my pod name? My pod's name at work. Of course you're gonna guess it. It's good. Cat trees everywhere. Yes. Fish restaurants is a good one. Cat bus. Exactly. Exactly, Alice. My team name at work is Cat Bus. Gigi is cute too. We're Cat Bus passengers. That's the name of our little pod. The other team's pod name is Gigantamax Metapod, and I'm like, that's pretty fun too. But we're Cat Bus passengers, and it's pretty fun. And milk cartons, yes! Cats are lactose intolerant, but yes. What could you do for a cat again? Oh my goodness, my nose. What do cats like? String. Cats like string. You could get some like yarn. You could make a yarn store. That might be cute. Oh my gosh. Also like a place with like bug models and stuff. Cats love bugs. My cat used to love... That makes me sad. Charlie used to love bugs so much. Isn't it crazy? Man, I think about that a lot. I can't believe Charlie's just like not around anymore. It's the worst. And butterflies. Too bad there are no cat plushies in the game. Yes. Of course, cat villagers. Yes, 100%. Okay. Oh my gosh. I am actually making such good progress on filling in this river. It's kind of good. Like, you just zone out and delete a river. It's kind of fun. Let's see. We're getting there. Slowly. Should I just focus on the left-hand side? I think that I will. Just finish off everything from the left-hand side. Maybe I'll just like remove some cliff at the top and start to fill it all in with sand now. We gotta move the campsite. Let's pick up the campsite plot. Get that out of the way. Let's do that. Number 1. Move the campsite out of the way so that I'm probably gonna keep the museum this small like that. Let's move this campsite. Charlie's an angel now. He watches over you. Yeah. It's my little baby. For a cat island, a fish area, and maybe a park with moss balloons or something for a toy park. Yes, I do like the idea of a cat cafe. That's really cute. There is a cat cafe close-ish. It's a little bit of a drive from my sister's place in Toronto. That just opened and it looks so cute. I really want to go. So it's like there's an admission, like you gotta pay like, I don't know, some crazy amount for admission, but then you get a drink and you get a drink and a snack. And it's like bubble tea and stuff. And the drinks and the snacks look so cute. And then they have a whole area to the side that's like separate from the little cafe where you go in and you can pet the cats and stuff. And I really want to go. I've never been to a cat cafe. Have you guys ever actually been to a cat cafe? There's a cat cafe in my area as well. Oh my gosh, that sounds so fun. I've never been. Is it amazing? I bet it's amazing. I think I have like cat withdrawal. I need a cat. Is that the first time I'm saying that out loud since Charlie? Probably. I think I do. Who knows when this will happen, but I do want one. I've been to one a lot and my birthday party was in one. Oh. I also lost a guinea pig a month ago and now I have 2 new small ones. Oh. The thing is, every pet has like its own unique personality, right? Like when you lose a pet, you don't just lose like a cat. You lose like that specific cat, right? It's like losing any person in your family or in your life is each different thing is a new pain to explore. A new adventure. Oh, hello, Savannah. Hello. No, don't freaking shovel her. I have a reaction! Yes, please give me the reaction. Never one that I will use, but thank you for teaching me sadness. I'm not ready to lose one of my cats. I can't even handle a vet appointment. No. Yes, it's like a family member, like just a different one. I went to a cat cafe. I now have 3 cats. Oh my gosh. Honestly, that's where you find the cats and then you get to play with them and spend time with them. This is the spot. Just move it awkwardly into this thing. Hey, Savannah breaks her legs. Hey, Savannah. What? Hey, Taya, how's it going? Break your legs. Also, Roswell, I don't think I've ever talked to you. No, maybe I have. He's really cute, actually. Don't mind him at all. I like the alligators. Come for me. Come fight me. I like them. Oh yes, we're dealing with the left-hand side. I think we're gonna have to time travel. Yes. We're also gonna have to move the store. But I think there's more trees to cut down. Yeah, let's just get rid of all these trees first. And then we'll have a good amount of space. And maybe we can make this left-hand side like just an endless desert, and I can scatter like 1 or 2 homes there. And we can kind of have all the decorations like sparse out a little bit. Sparse out a little bit. Yeah, that's a phrase. That's a real thing. My first campsite villager was the Toilet King himself this time. Love that. It's the best way to know if you're going to be compatible with the fur. I bet. It was really hard going back to the vets for the first time with Nova, even though it was just for her jabs. It brought back all the memories of my last cat. No. Taya, I may have missed it, but is there a specific desert theme you're working with? It's gonna be vaguely like African desert-ish. Like I want to have like a lot of, I have a lion already, or I'm going to have Elvis as my cranky. I have Anka already, so it's kind of like, it's not necessarily an Egyptian island. It's not really like a full-on like savannah island, even though we do have savannah too. But it's not, it's more going to be like not a Western desert. It's not going to be like American style desert, but I don't know though, because I still do like the whole cowboy hat like aesthetic, you know? So I don't really know exactly how it's all gonna shake out, but I do want to have like a rug market, and like I think I'm going for more of that Moroccan African style kind of thing, if that makes sense. But I kind of want to be open to whatever kind of just like barren wasteland, maybe some inspirations from like the book that I just read. Oh. Yes, definitely some inspiration from the book that I just read. I got ideas. I think I need to have a group of assassins living in the desert. Oh my god, I'm totally gonna make a group of assassins living in the desert! And I'm sorry that I just yelled that, but holy crap, yes. We're gonna make a desert fortress inhabited by assassins. 100%. Oh, I'm sorry, VRT. That sucks. Ooh, I like the combo of both, though. I mean, you could totally do an area from each, including Western, and make it your own. See that? Yeah. I'm thinking, like, I don't need to really stick to one particular kind of desert, and I kind of just, like, float around. I need water. Do you need water? Of course you need water. And a little heart for VRT. Oh my gosh. I was very thirsty. All right. I drank like half of that water glass in one go. Probably because I've just been drinking coffee this whole time. Let's get rid of this little pond here. I am sorry, singular fish in this pond. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry that I'm itching my nose every 5 seconds. It's really uncomfortable right now. I have like a little zit right above my lip. Hormonal acne is the worst, but when I was putting on my lipstick, it made my lipstick feel uneven, because when I look in the mirror, it'd be like a little dot like right over here. So I had to put a lot of concealer like right on my upper lip, which I think has just made it all itchy over there. Exciting, fun. I know you guys love talking about this. Now it's my youngest turn on the keyboard. Anyways, I have one zit over here. You probably can't see it at all. Actually, maybe you can if I make it big. Yes, you can. She is so big and gnarly. It looks like I'm putting on a beauty mark in the morning. But it's not. It's a zit. It looks intentional though. So most of the time I'm like, does this look intentional? Yes, it does. But I promise you, she is it. She is unwelcome. She can get out of here any old time. But then afterwards, maybe I will just draw on a cheeky little beauty mark over there because it kind of looks cute in a way. She's giving me mixed feelings. I'm like, oh, that's kind of fun having a beauty mark there. Also, get the hell off of my face, you nasty bitch. Do you know what I'm saying? Broke the TV because she jumped on it? No. It's a wild house over there. I have a campsite visitor. Ooh, who is it? Hopefully somebody good. Man, have you guys ever had like a truly amazing campsite villager? I have several times, and it's like, it's such a, I think it's because most of the time you're gonna get like Violet or like somebody you don't want. Insert horrible villager here. Why was Violet the one that came to my mind? But I'll get somebody like Hugh or something. It's like, fine, but I don't really want you. My first campsite villager ever was Hippo. And so that was upsetting. Okay, let's see over here. Was there any other trees that I have to cut down before I go to the next day? Yes, there is. I kind of want to clear everything out from this point. Just like, yeah, this one's got to go. At least this one. Because then, I gotta look at a map. I think that's a quarter of my island that I'll have, like, dealt with. And that's a good head start. I mean, we're gonna have to cover it with sand still, and we still have to move Nook's Cranny, but I feel like this is good progress. And maybe just biting off one chunk where I didn't even have to destroy a cliff is kind of like the cheater way for me to be like, oh, look, I did so much work. No, you didn't. Oh, look, I did so much work. Yeah, that's 4 squares. That feels pretty good. Yeah. Clean out 4 squares. One day, 4 squares cleaned out. Let's go. I'm gonna make it the full 4 squares because a little bit of this river goes into that 4th square and that's gonna drive me crazy. Oh, see you later, VRT. Have a good day. I got Rodney as my campsite villager on my last island. Rodney, though? I don't know. Something about Rodney. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of cute, though. I love the heart pond. Oh, yeah, I forgot I had a heart pond. Julian. Oh, my gosh. I've never had Julian on an island before. Okay, let's time travel. Yes. Time traveling. I tried to come up with a time traveling rap when I was like really recording videos and stuff. I like started doing it and I still want that rap to work out so badly. And every time I start to sing it in my head, I'm like, I don't have a second line. And it drives me crazy all the time. Maybe you guys can help me. It says, actually, it sucks. I just repeated it again in my head. It's time traveling. It don't hurt no one. Time traveling. That's it. And it sucks. And I know it sucks. But it doesn't hurt anybody. And people pretend sometimes like it hurts everybody. Not very much anymore. This is a great story. I'm hilarious. It's Rizzo! No thanks. Oh, that sucks. Rodney is perfect for my Barbie-inspired island? Are you doing a Barbie-inspired island? That's fun. It's deep. I know. It's a deep rhyme. It's a deep cut. This is a deep cut, baby. Do you guys want to know what I have on my little table beside me? Because it will disgust you. 100% acetone. This weird cloth that I use to eat my soup or lunch on. It's like one of these like little pot holders. A pen. A notebook. Salt shaker for when I'm eating my lunch at my desk. A disgusting old nail file from the dollar store. Makeup wipes. Like, not makeup wipes, but these little cotton pads. And an almost finished, but not quite, bag of sweet and salty popcorn. Tied with an elastic, because I ran out of chip clips. That's disgusting. So there we are. You're stuck on so many ideas, but Barbie is now up there, like based on the Barbie movies I used to love. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. A part of the town is Malibu. I love it. Essential's not gonna lie. Technically, ketchup is the third fruit villager. All right, Melly. All right, Miss. Okay, tomato is a fruit. Only psychopaths think that tomato is a fruit. Okay, don't be a psychopath. I mean, I'd take Rizzo over Moose. Yeah. Who could deal with his eyebrows? It's just not cool. I was so confused why you started stream an hour earlier, and then I realized you were in the winter time, and you are, oh yeah, you are in winter time, and yeah, it's kind of, we're a little bit out of sync right now, but tonight is when the clocks go back in Canada. If we're talking botanical, I mean, well, according to my calculations, according to the Botanical Encyclopedia, I was gonna be a real dink and just be like, nerd! I'm sorry, Millie, you know I love you. And it is true, okay? You're right, but like... according to my calculations. That's what Louie and I always do. Like it and I. You guys know what his real name is. I'm not hiding very much. Anyways. Push up the glasses. I pushed them up too far. Now they feel weird. My family worked in that, so... Just, I'm sorry. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm sorry. Too far. Botany is actually really freaking amazing. Poppy played that one game that I kind of feel like playing it now, because I didn't want too many spoilers, so I didn't watch too much of it in. Apparently there's a character named Taya. It's kind of a fun little plot line. Yeah. I was like, man, what was the name of that game? But there was another alchemy game too that looked fun. Anyways, I think botany's cool. Strange horticulture. Yeah, that's fun. In German, tomatoes aren't fruits because we have 2 words for them. But I had to with ketchup when my fruit villagers were mentioned. This, okay, so tomatoes aren't fruits in Germany? That doesn't make sense. Now you've lost me. Are you German also, Melly? I didn't realize that. There are like 2 words for the word fruit. Oh, what? It's called fruit vegetable. That makes so much sense. Fruit, that's so smart. What's the actual German word? Let's see if I can pronounce it. Test me. Test me. Fruit vegetable. That's so smart. Because there are some vegetable, like carrots. Are carrots a fruit vegetable? Because they're so sweet. Carrots should be a fruit vegetable. Melly had a German username before, something with cats in it, right? Oh. Where can I put this shop? It's so large. Maybe behind this thing? Yeah, awkwardly behind Able Sisters. Far away, where it will be annoying to access. Let's do it. Yeah. Dackle Cats and Lover. Oh, okay. Okay. While fruit is a general umbrella term, carrots don't have seeds. Oh my gosh, you guys are like, oh my gosh, speaking of Ghibli, guys, I remember when I used to be obsessed with Ghibli and still am, and one of my favorite soundtracks was Cats and Blood from The Cat Returns. Oh! Have you guys seen the trailer for the new movie? It's gonna be in theaters in Canada December 8th, I think. I just saw the English trailer for it today, and I screamed Lycan's name, and I ran downstairs, and he like was running upstairs already because he was like, what happened? Because I just like yelled. I was like, ah! When I saw the trailer. I watched half of it, and then I screamed and ran downstairs. He met me halfway, and then we watched it together, and I just had like goosebumps and chills the whole time. I cannot wait. The Boy and the Heron. There's so many parts. If you watch the English trailer, there's so many parts to it that are like weaving, and I'm like, what is this movie? I cannot wait. I'm gonna see it in theaters, and I'm so excited. I don't think the new Ghibli movie is going to show where I live. No! Ronnie. You gotta go somewhere then. Take a flight. Do what you need to do. Aren't you in Ontario? I thought you were in Ontario. Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. Why is my nose so itchy? This is driving me crazy. Polander is a pun on ketchup in German. Interesting. Cucumbers are also fruit vegetables, technically. Botany, even a berry. Oh my gosh. I'm at least 90% sure. Because we had something ketchup similar, which was called that. I don't know, I'm watching that movie in one way or another. Oh. I'm ready for that and the end of Wano arc. What? Oh, yes. Do you guys like that show? I never watched the original, like, One Piece anime. I never used that word for ketchup. Polander. Interesting. That's... Oh, Ketchup the Villager was... I thought this was just a random name. Oh my gosh, I was not following this properly. Ketchup is just a name that the villager Ketchup used to be called in the German version. Gotcha. Polander. That's a weird name. Okay. Now the shop is gone, right? Yes. And we have all of this open space to buildeth our desert. Actually, that is a pretty sizable area. It's kind of annoying that the trees are high over there, but you can run around here and just feel like you're fully in a desert, so that works. Let's, do I have fruit in my pocket? I do. So if I encounter a rock, which I will, I can bust it up. I watched all episodes of One Piece, really liked it. Awesome. It's awesome. I've watched all of the anime, and I'm on the 5th round of watching the live action now to get into the manga. Wow, you guys love it. My sister really liked it. Pip! Oh my goodness, 21 months. I was thinking about you last stream because I don't know, yeah, I was thinking about you. I hope you're doing well. And 21 months, I can't believe it. That's crazy. You guys are OGs. Thank you so much for being a member of the channel for 21 months. And by OG, of course, I don't mean original gangster. I mean original Goldie. Brazil is so cold. Cool. Brazil is so cool. Brazil is cool. I'm so jealous of you guys being from cool countries in Europe. The grass is always greener, man. I'm learning Portuguese again. Alice? I didn't even think to say that. And then I remembered. Just now I remember. God, it's pretty obvious that just now I just remembered. Yeah. What do you mean Netherlands is cool? No way. Okay, it doesn't matter where you're from. You will think another place is more fun than where you're from. I don't care who you are. We're learning again, and we found... Okay, so you probably know about this, Alice, right? RTP, or RTP is the like Portuguese television station. It's more like for continent, I think. They have it in Brazil though, RTP, right? And it's like a television station. They have like everything. But they have an online app, and during COVID times, they produced a series of videos for children in school. And it goes from grades 1 to 12, like all the way through elementary school, high school, everything. And they had, I'm not too sure, TBH, because I barely watch TV anymore. That makes sense. But it's a TV channel, but they also have stuff online. Flo is thinking! Flo is thinking! Flo is thinking! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go. Shit. I told her to stay by accident. No! Guys. I told her to stay by accident because I was so excited. No! 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 Damn it! That sucks. Frig! I got so excited. Ah, that's a F. That's a F. That's a giant fail. I just failed. And I just got out of construction mode. Do I know what I'm doing? Damn it! Stay. No! Flo just hearing you lose your mind over telling her to stay. God. My throat hurts from yelling just now. Anyways, that sucks. That like Jeopardy, not Jeopardy, that Price is Right fail sound. That's what just happened right now. Damn it! Well, that was terrible. Oh well, she'll ask again. She can't stay forever. Polundu. Oh, okay. Anyways, back to speaking Portuguese. So they have these lessons on RTP online that are for like all ages, and we found ones that are like on Portuguese, so we're in grade 1, and every day we do a couple lessons on grade 1 Portuguese. Is where I was going with that. What are the words that I know? I know the word for clouds, nuvem. I know the word for animals, animais. I mean, I know a lot more words than that. What do I know? Fruta. I don't know. Now I'm, Alice, give me a word that I should probably know as a grade 1 Portuguese. Oh, word for derp. Derp. I should be able to remember more words. What did we learn? We just learned a word yesterday, and I can't remember. The word for dog. Cow. Cow. E gato is cat. Oh my gosh, Ronnie! Wow, it's been so long. How are you? Wow! Oh my gosh, guys! Ronnie's here. Oh. How have you been? How are you doing? You just say woof every time you're talking about a dog. I saw a woof today. We're flattening the island. How in the world are you? Good. I'm good. yeah, started a new job in like February. We're gonna take it back all the way to the beginning because I haven't seen you in a little while. But yeah, it's going good. It's up and down. It's a very emotional roller coaster with me returning to the quote unquote corporate world. I think after being like Animal Crossing person, like gamer YouTuber as like my main like what do you do thing, going back to work I think that's what's made it hard, to be honest. And I think that's why I'm starting therapy on Wednesday and I'm excited. But I think I need tools to go back to like our very first conversation of the stream, which I completely derailed from by talking about astrology and The Sims. And so now here we are back again. It always comes back to this because that's, to be honest, it's what's taking up the most of my time right now. What's your new job? I'm a project manager at a website design agency. At an agency. Why can't I not just say agency? A design agency for websites. We design websites, and I'm a project. At the place that I work, we make websites. The heck is wrong with me? Everything. So pro therapy. I'm in my master's for clinical counseling. Whoa. Let's go. Is that you? Like, did you go back to school? Are you going back to school for this? Masters. The master. You're the master of clinical counseling. Well, I need that. I need that. I need tools because I don't know how to be a professional in a professional workplace anymore. Because I wear pink and I have a pink gaming chair and I've turned my whole entire personality into Animal Crossing over the past 2 years. From until I started working again. That was 3 years. Like, it's been... I started my channel in 2021. So, like, in March, it will have been 3 years. It's not 3 years yet. So, in 2.5 years-ish. More than that. Man, I don't know time. What do I know about time? What do you know about time? You don't know nothing about time. I'm not okay. But anyways, I need tools because sometimes I feel like my perception of reality is not real. I mean, who doesn't? Every once in a while, you're like, am I seeing this correctly? And I think that's why I need therapy, to just be like, no, you aren't seeing things correctly. And have I said so many words in like the past 10 minutes? Yes. I need to drink some coffee. 2 years and 8 months. Thank you. Thank you, math. My sister, Jessie Mundy, if she would ever come to stream again. Just kidding. She's working today. She's always working. She's a workaholic. Just kidding. She's not. Puppy is doing good, though. My little nephew, Pilot, is doing adorable. He discovered fall, so that was a fun time. On Monday, he's going to get snippied, and we're excited because he's humping the cat like a lot. And Michael doesn't deserve this at all. He does not deserve this. Jessica's sweet cat does not deserve to be humped by this dog every single day for his whole life. But that's what happens. Oh my gosh, we sent so many pictures to each other last night. It's insane. This. You gotta see this dog playing in the leaves. Why can't I do this? Look at him, he's so cute! He's so excited and so happy. He plays in the leaves. He's so cute! I'll show it to you again because you didn't see the first part. Isn't he a baby? He's such a baby. And he's so big now. He's so cute. I love Pilot. And Jessica dressed him up as a pilot, of course, for Halloween. And I have to show you that too. Dog break! Where's a better picture of him? What's this? Oh, he's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Look at him. He's a pilot. He has like a little tie on and he has the pilot hat and he's really done with it. He's like, Mom, I don't want to do this right now. Please. Why are we doing this? Mom, please, can we stop now? I don't like this. He's a baby. But he's a hump. He's humping everything. Like, bro, can you stop? Just trying to chase the cat. Trying to chase the cat to hump him. Please. Anyways. Michael needs a break. The cat needs a break. So cute. I saw that on her Insta. It's adorable. I know, right? Oh, he's such a baby. I love him. Yes. Alexis! Hello! Oh my gosh, have you been... Yes. Have you been here? Are you just popping in? Or did I miss you? Hello, how are you doing? I never know if I just missed a chat when somebody comes in being like, just jumping into the conversation. I'm like, hello, hi, how are you? Man, this is gonna take so long. I'm just now putting that together. Because not only do I have to like clear everything away, then I gotta put sand over top. Just got here, been so busy lately. I know that vibe. I know that one. So yeah, I'm hoping, I don't know, have any of you guys like done therapy? Has it been helpful for you? What have you gained for it? Do you have any tips? Oh my God. That's what I want to know. It's because I have not done any significant therapy in like probably 8 years. But when I did that, therapy was in like a super rough spot and I did not make the most of it, to be honest. And I don't even think I was set up with the right person to be doing that. And I should have known like to shop around for a therapist if I wasn't happy with the experience that I was getting. But I didn't at that time. I was very ill. So I didn't have that like mental space to do that. I don't feel like ill right now so much as like I just need to know like how to distinguish reality from my own stuff and like what's going on in my head and like do I need... Oh, somebody's mad over there. Who's mad? What's happened? Sheldon is mad. Who else is mad? Is anybody else upset? Oh my gosh, Alfonso and Sheldon had an argument and the little stompies. He's so cute when he's stomping. Oh my gosh. Is it bad that I just want to see Alfonso stomp around? Sheldon, whatever, I don't care. But Alfonso, I want to see you stomp around. Stop, 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 stop. He's so angry. Oh, he's so angry. Oh my goodness, he's so mad. Oh my gosh, he's such a mad boy. Oh my gosh, you're fuming. Oh, you're so upset. Oh my goodness, such a sweet baby. Aww. Why is it so funny? I don't know why I'm like living for this right now. I'm just gonna follow you stomping around because I can't help it right now. My birthday twin! I do therapy since I was a kid, and it doesn't really help me because I'm scared of talking to anyone IRL. Here in the Netherlands, we have extremely long wait line lists for therapy and psychologists. That sucks. I've been in constant treatment since I was 14. It's honestly hard. I think it's really important to speak up and change therapists if you feel it's not right. Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing. I think when I had therapy before, it was like as an outpatient, to be honest. And it was just like whatever they set you up with. I play with dolls for therapy, so I probably need therapy. I think just work has got me to this point where I'm like, I really can't afford to just like wing it anymore. I need to actually like talk to somebody about like how to work through things, because I don't want like all this mental stuff in my head to like limit me from doing my job properly. I want to be able to excel at my job and not be held back by like my own perceptions of myself, because y'all know that I'm hard as hell on myself. Like harder on myself than I would be on, and I think this is probably pretty common, but like on anybody else. And I think some people can be hard on strangers as well. Like, clearly there are bad things that go on in the world because people don't like each other. But at the same time, like, I think when we look in the mirror, the things that we don't like about those people are the things that we see in ourselves that we don't like. So deep. But, I mean, honestly, who do we wake up and look at the most in our lives? Ourselves. And if there's something that we don't like about ourselves, it shows up in other ways. And I think I've been able to hide from that a little bit with, like, working for myself before and doing YouTube, and, like, even before that when I had, like, my Etsy shop, and when I was working at my last place and I was working part-time and all that, I was able to get by. But that's because also I worked at that place for like 10 years, and so I knew everybody and everybody knew me, and it was like a very friendly kind of environment. Whereas now it's like I'm starting from scratch. These people don't know me, and I have an impression that I can make, either a good one or a bad one. And my perceptions of myself are affecting the way that I interact with them. I'm gonna reach out now. That's my rant. I've been waiting for therapy for 3 years now. Oh my gosh. That's insane. NHS is the worst, I hear. Hi Taya, I was a counselor for a few years. Hi Trevor, how are you doing? And it really did help me. And the one thing I will say is to be honest, as it's the only way they can help you. That's a good point, yes. Mental health care is not good here. They made major cuts and many jobs were lost, and now people have to wait like a year even to have an intake, and it's horrible. It's costing lives. See, that's the thing. It's like, why don't people treat it better? Like, why don't people treat it as just as important as physical health? Because, like, it can cost you your life easily. Like, it's not a joke. And I'm doing my therapy, like, work set me up with this app. I'm doing it through an app. I've never tried BetterHelp. I have heard a lot of mixed things. The one that is like through my work, I don't mind saying it, even though like I have not experienced an actual therapy session from them yet, so like take it with a grain of salt, but it's dialogue and it's pretty good so far. Like the intake call, the gal who did like the 15-minute intake call for my appointment was very nice, very understanding, and very kind with the way that she was like, I never felt like judged for what I was saying, or like the situations that I was trying to like explain to her that really are like affecting me at work. Yeah. I think it just depends on the therapist, honestly. When my dad died a few years ago, I got into a really bad depression. Yeah, fair. I wanted to try therapy. Sorry. I wanted to try therapy to help, and all she did was prescribe me medicine. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing, is like, I don't want to be medicated. I want tools. Like, tell me, like, if you need to be a little bit, like, brutally honest with me, do that and be like, honestly, this might be all, like, a fantasy inside of your head, or, like, something that you're making up and not actually true. I just want to know. What is reality? I want to know what reality is. My little Pisces brain has been escaping for so long, I don't even know what reality is anymore. Teach me. To be honest, if it wasn't for the counselor that I had, I might not be here now, as I was really in a dark place. Yeah. And for my sister, Jess, she had that experience with therapy. She paid a lot for it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not cheap. Here in Canada, we have coverage for health care, you know? But we don't have coverage for that in the same way. And why? You know, isn't it just as important? I feel like you could probably avoid a lot of physical health care if you just dealt with people's mental health. Like, why do people end up in, like... why do people end up addicted to drugs? Like, I'm sorry to get really real, and I know that there's a lot of reasons why. But a lot of times people are just trying to escape from, like, their emotions and stuff. Things that they haven't worked through. And, like, if you gave them a platform to, like, deal with that, then maybe we wouldn't have so many problems. Why is the chat suddenly depressive? Oh, gosh. This is what we do. We go up and down. Talk about Sims. Talk about, I don't know. astrology is a tomato a fruit, and now here we are full circle. I feel like I would be judged and told others, I feel like I would be judged and told others have it worse and get over it. Yes. And that's a fear too, right? Is that you're gonna get there and you're not gonna find anything useful. And when I went, after I was in the hospital for some time and had like outpatient care, I kind of got that vibe. I would talk to them for like an hour, and then at the end of like my allotted time slot for talking to them, it'd be like, okay, thank you, have a good day. And I would just be left like destroyed with my emotions that I had just like borne my soul. And they'd just be like, okay, time's up, bye. And I'd be like, I feel like garbage and didn't get anything solved. And I'd be like, I need you to reduce my medication because this stuff has a lot of side effects and it's really bothering me. Like, I get dizzy all the time. I'm just like constantly dizzy. Can you please like reduce my medication? And they're like, we'll reduce it by 1 milligram. And I'm like, that's not gonna be enough. But I don't know if you realize that I'm like 25 milligrams of this shit a day. Can you please remove some of it? I asked for this because I couldn't sleep and now I need less. No, we gotta wean you down slowly. Okay, bye. And also I'm just gonna stop cold turkey because you're not listening to me, you know? And that sucks. Dogs. Luckily my therapy gets paid for by insurance. Yeah, that is really excellent. I have like a small budget for therapy outside of like what they've given me with this dialogue app, which is really nothing. It's like 4 sessions. So that's why I'm asking, like, I need to make the most of it. Like, what do I do? But I think, yeah, just being honest, and I think I'm gonna just try to keep the conversation targeted towards like work. And like, what do I need to do to like be better? Not treating you like a person and more like a way of income. Yes, exactly. Like, oh, can we prescribe you something? I'll get more money if I like prescribe this person something. Like, come on. I don't know how Jess found her therapist, but like, has just been a godsend. Like, I've noticed she's come so far. It's like insane. It's like actually insane. I won't tell her story, but like, oh my God. Like, she's a different person. She's a whole new person and like way healthier. And I don't really even think that she would be here without therapy, to be honest, because that was like a really rough time. Anyways, Animal Crossing. Dear. You always need to talk to someone about what's happening, especially in your life, especially if you have a very good friend who you can trust. Yeah, then it's hard. I don't have friends. That sounds depressing, but like in real life, guys, no. I burned a lot of bridges when I've gone through like various phases of my life, and I have some friends, but they're like, I haven't talked to them in a while, and it's crazy as you get older and like life gets busy. If you have like friends that you're close with, like that shit is important. Don't let your 30s come and lose track of the friends that you had in your 20s. As long as they're good people to be around. Like, of course, I can look back at some of the people that I lost touch with and I'm like, that's probably for the best because I needed to change and grow and become a different person too. But I returneth to astrology. I don't care, okay? Do you hate astrology? I need to know. Are there any lurkers out there? Like, I want you to be honest. Like, are you over it? Are you over astrology? Because I'm not, okay? I'm fully not. I was hoping for dessert theme, not desert theme. Did I write something wrong in my description? Because I probably have. At one point, I probably said dessert. That was funfetti. Anyways, nobody raising their hands saying that they're over astrology. Then it's a Pisces thing, okay? I love my zodiac signs, so no. I'm not really interested in astrology, TBH. Okay, that's great. I have a, okay, that's great. Okay, but anyways, I was talking about Pisces. Just kidding. I know, like, it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's funny, and like, this is part of the problem. Like, I'm so used to talking about this and just like not giving a shit what people think sometimes that I overshare on things that people like just are not interested in. And that's something that I have to learn, because like I do that at work. I'm like, yeah, because I'm a Pisces, and everybody at work is like, I don't care right now. I just want you to like actually do this work for me right now. But some people do find it interesting. And how do I know? How do I know if I'm gonna have like a kindred connection with somebody over astrology unless I say it, right? I'm not interested. I'm interested in astrology, but I don't know much about it. I don't hate astrology, but I don't mind the talks at all. Kind of cool, but not necessarily my thing. Love that. I have 11 cats now, Taya. My sister came home and brought 2 kittens. I sold back. No! Oh my gosh. Rough. I do find it interesting. My family's full of air and fire signs. But yeah, it's your channel and your stream, and you should be able to talk about whatever you want. I know, but like there's the part of me that's like, I kind of want to... I just want to know more about you guys. Like, are you interested? And if not, then like maybe this is something that I have to explore on my own time, and that's fine. But like I just find I keep coming back to it in my own like mind, and since this is like my stream of consciousness, of course this is like literally just the thoughts that are in my head spewed out into the internet. Is that a safe thing to do? Do I recommend it as a safe practice to just spew your thoughts openly onto the internet? No. Because sometimes I get off stream and I'm like, damn, I was hella vulnerable. Last stream when I was like crying and I got off stream and I was like, have I said too much? Stream away, literally. I deleted the wrong message. I'm going insane. Oh no. I'm not really into astrology, but oh boy, my mom surely is. I think it's a millennial thing too, to be honest, isn't it? I feel like millennials freaking love it. Hi Marsha, how are you? For those of you who raised your hand saying that you didn't like astrology, are you a millennial? Are you a millennial who doesn't like astrology? Do they exist? I don't know. My stomach is growling. I had soup before this. I planned. It had beans in it. Maybe that's what's happening in my stomach. Oh dear. Also, I've been drinking a lot of coffee, which is delicious. Why is my face so itchy? Can somebody answer me? Is it allergies, or is it just the amount of powder that I put on my face so that I wouldn't be shiny? And for what? Actually, I'm not too shiny. That's fine. Usually I'll be like, I put on so much powder, and then I'll look in the viewfinder and see like a freaking reflection the size of the sun on my head. When I stream, I will talk about my interest. Okay, I need to go back. So happy kitty. I enjoy your thought about whatever, TBH. That's why I'm here. Sometimes I'll go quiet and lurk, and sometimes I relate, and that's a vibe. Love that. That's a good way of putting it. When I stream, I'll talk about my interest and the paranormal and being a medium. Are you a medium? Stop it. Are you a medium? Let's talk about this. But also, I'm scared. My ADD always makes me worry about oversharing and makes me feel vulnerable, so I can never be a streamer. Yes, I'm a millennial and I don't care for astrology. Oh gosh, I'm gonna go now. Alice, thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day. I should be saying this in Portuguese. Ciao. That's me saying it in Portuguese. Até logo. Beijinhos, até logo. Okay, look. Oh my gosh, if I could stop with the nose itching. I just need to like wipe off all the makeup around my nose. I think that's what's like continuously making it feel like my nose is gonna dry off of my face. It's a nervous behavior. Oh my gosh, I had the biggest meeting on yesterday, Friday, and I was so nervous for this meeting. It was like next level. I was like shaking, and I did such a good job. I think I did such a good job, and of course, it was the one time that my boss wasn't on the meeting to see me do an awesome job. But then I'm wondering, did I do an awesome job because he wasn't there? You know? Might be allergies. I think it might be. Do you miss streaming more? I 100,000% do. Do you know what I miss? I miss having enough time to actually produce videos. It started to like, kind of, I've been back in the back of my head just being like, I really wish I had time to edit videos. And I just straight up don't. And I hate that I don't. You know, like, I hate being like, I'm too busy to edit videos. But that was the best. Like, when I was at this time where I could just be like, oh, I wake up in the morning, I get ready, I film a video, I edit that video as much as I can, and then I start a stream, and that's my day. Like, that was so fun. And I mean, like, at some times I kind of am like, did I make the most of that year off that I had? Like, I saved as I worked because I made a good amount of money, and I just put away everything in an effort to be like, well, if I can save up for a year, then if I can make it in a year on YouTube. But guess what? 1 year on YouTube, you have to hit such a zeitgeist in order to get like to where you can make that your full-time job in a year. That's like a lot. But maybe 2 years, 3 years. I think you need like at least 3 years to really like take off if you're doing it, like if you're really doing it, right? I miss you and the streamers I would watch every day. I know. I miss it, to be honest. I'm a boomer myself, and I don't want to figure out my astrology myself. I want someone else to do it for me and explain it to me. Okay, there's this person online, and she's like $300 US a session, and she has a podcast. I'm gonna try to put some water on the side of my nose. I know that's kind of weird, but like I feel like there's just no moisture over here. I'm putting water on the side of my nose. It's just like not. Oh, cuticle oil. This is probably gonna make me break out. Am I gonna regret this? Probably. I just need something to like stop the itch on this side of my nose. Amy Jane. Yes, I'm kinda a medium. I have a gift and I can see and sense stuff. My mental health declined, so I have my gifts. Oh, so hopefully when I feel better, they will come back stronger. Interesting. It freaks me out. I know that I have like somewhat of a gift to see stuff like that because like as I was growing up, I would like see and hear things, and that was a big part of like some of my mental decline. I don't know if it was like hallucinations or if I was just like opening myself up to like channeling that part of me, but it was terrifying and I do not care to go back. But I definitely believe that there's like people who can interact with that more. I don't know in what degree. I don't know what degree, because like sometimes I watch those videos where they're going through haunted houses and they're like, did you hear that? And they like increase the audio level and like put on screen what's being said, and it's like this. It's like and it'll like put on like get out. I'm like, okay, but they didn't say that. Okay, but that was static. Do not lie to me. That kind of thing. But yeah, I do long for a time when I could just like do this all the time. But it's also terrifying because actually, Elfo, to your point, like being kind of an oversharer, which I totally am, and like I definitely have that like ADHD brain that like gets me into trouble sometimes. I don't know, maybe I can talk with this therapist about that. Because I feel like in certain scenarios, I bring out that part of myself because I like the fun-loving, like, chaotic energy. It just kind of happens. I like indulge the part of myself that like wants to be all over the place and just keep talking. So yeah, I don't know if that's why like I'm just indulging that side of myself or if I like actually have ADHD. I have no idea. No idea. I have seen stuff since I was like 5. My life was kind of the movie The Sixth Sense until I learned to control not seeing bad stuff. Yeah, that sounds terrifying. It's scary. My gosh, how much of this island have I covered in sand already? What a riveting stream. Oh my gosh, that's actually so good. How did I cut that line perfectly? Okay, guys, can we just like appreciate this? Look at this. Not this. I meant to zoom in. This. Look at this. I didn't try to do that. Did I? I did that perfectly. That's funny. Thank you. I have no filter. I have to force myself not to share. Jackie, kindred spirit. I really have to too. And I think that there's some people who just like naturally are more protective of themselves and don't care. Like, don't care if they don't share anything and they'll just be like, whatever, nobody needs to know. And then there's other people who like, you can't help but just be like, here is everything on my mind at all times. That's me. I see angels and my deceased loved ones too, so that's nice. I've been having a lot of dreams about my grandma lately. It's kind of nice, to be honest, to see her even in my dreams. I overshare, especially with strangers. Same. That's me, the oversharing. It feels weird though too, because like there's a part of you that is like, don't say that. You find? But it only comes up like after I've shared a lot. I'll be at work and I'll be like this and this and this and this and this. And then I'll get off the call and I'll be like, did I really say that? You know what I mean? But it's funny because even as much of an overshare as I am, we just got a new designer at my work. I don't know if people from my work watch me. Like right now, there could be people from my work who like literally watch me and know that I'm having a hard time at work because they're watching my channel. Because I don't hide the fact, because I'm an oversharer, I don't hide the fact that I have a YouTube channel and sometimes people ask for it. So I don't know if people actually watch it. And that stresses me out too, but I don't give a shit. If you're here, we're not at work right now, bitch, okay? And guess what? The new designer is even more of an oversharer, but you know what? I love her for it. Because when she overshares, I'm like, thank you. The limelight is off of me, but she also crushes it at her job too, so that's amazing. Hey, Kaylin Cozy Gaze, how are you? It drives my mom nuts when I share. My parents actually grounded me when I was a kid for oversharing. Katie, really? No. Oh my god. That's hilarious. That's actually so funny. And traumatizing, probably. I think there's like a... I don't know, maybe it's growing up like at the beginnings of the internet when it was like the Wild West. When it was just like... You would overshare to like just find people that had your interests. And if they didn't hurt you with that information, then they were your friend. But that's the problem too, because you can like, legitimately, I see the problems with oversharing, and I know that it's not like the best course of action in all times. It really isn't. Because when you do that, you open yourself up for like hurt as well, right? My parents are a part of the silent generation before the boomers. Oh. Then yeah, that makes total sense. Wow. They believe in the whole what happens at home should stay at home. See, like there's dangers with that too, right? Because if you think that everybody outside of your home is like the enemy, ooh, ouchie, that can like come back to bite you in the ass real hard, you know? It can. I'm a part of the 80s born collective of millennials. I'm right in the heart of it. I can't avoid the fact that I'm a millennial. I'm nowhere near the beginning of it. Like, Lycan is right near the beginning. He's like probably on the cusp of like Gen X and millennial. And he has some of those Gen X things too, but mostly like millennial stuff too. Millennial couple. Ew. Zennial, yes, that's the term. I forgot that. Yeah, he's a zennial. That's the one. So like a lot of his influences really, like when you look at them, they're actually kind of 70s-ish or like very early 80s stuff. Like he was like a true 80s kid, like because he was born in 1980, so it was like he was the whole 80s. Like, I mean, he doesn't remember the whole 80s, but like I was born in the 80s, but like when I turned 5, it was already the 90s. So like all of my memories are like 90s. Like I was a kid in the 90s. That's my neon windbreaker era. Yes. I'm an Xer. Gen X. No seatbelts, baby. No seatbelts. Oh my gosh. I watched this like thing and I thought it would be like nostalgic because there were like things from the 80s and I was like, oh, that'll be fun to watch. And it was just this guy being like, back in my day, we didn't wear seatbelts and we didn't clean up our garbage. It was so great. And I was like, shut up. I just like turned off the video. I was like, shut up. I don't like, back in my day. I was like, why is this being recommended to me? Why did I end up here? I'm gonna go watch Chicken Shop Date. I'm a boomer or have been called a boomer since I'm 54. But 54 is too young to be a boomer. Isn't it? Because boomer is like baby boomers. That's like my aunt who's like in her like almost 70. I think people just say that. But they don't actually know what it means. A fellow Gen Xer here too. I'm glad that I appeal to a wide range of generations. I'm thankful for that, you know? Also, I really hurt my throat trying to do that man voice. Yeah, Gen X is 65 to 80. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait a minute. My mom is a boomer? She's like right on the cusp. She's 67 this year. Right on a cusp. Born in 74, but I only remember the 80s. Oh, but you were like right in there though. Like you would have known like all that 80s stuff. That's fun. I'm old enough to remember when Michael Jackson moonwalked on stage at the Grammys for the first time. That's iconic. Wow. I'm 68 and a boomer. I think 54 is too young to be a boomer. Yeah, I think so too. If you were born in 68, you're an Xer. What's that middle one then? What's between boomers and Xers? What is that generation called? I don't even know what that's called. Gen Y? Oh, that's an Xer? What is an Xer? An Xer is a Gen X, and we're saying that's between 65 to 80. Yeah. So, but 80, if you were born like 79, 80, 81, then you're a zennial because you probably have a lot of influences from the millennial era. It's like a crossover time. Nothing. Boomers are Gen Y and ended 1964. What's in between? You're the nothing generation, the lost generation. Is that literally what it's called? Because I will cry. That's weird. What's in the middle? Oh god, guys, I need to know. I can't do this. I can't do this, guys. I need to know. I need to know. Okay, what generation is between boomers and Gen X? Everybody's asking this question. Generation Jones? Generation Jones is the first social cohort of the latter half of the baby boomer generation to the first year of Generation X. I've never heard of this in my life. Gen Jones? What? Lost generation is Gen X. Okay. Generation Jones? What is this? Generation Jones? That sounds like an action figure. Generation Jones. Weird. That makes no sense. There's gotta be another name. Internet is making stuff up. Did Google make that up? Literally. What? No, I don't buy that. What are you talking about, Google? What are you talking about? Generation Jones? And it keeps coming up. Okay. What the? WTF is Generation Jones? That does not sound like a thing. You're making stuff up, Google, and I'm sick of your shit. Generations Jones. Oh, keeping up with the Joneses. Generation Joneses. I've never heard of this. I've never heard of it. The term Generation Jones was first coined by the American cultural commentator Jonathan Pontel, who identified the cohort as those born from 1954 to 1965. Okay, so my mom is included in this generation. Who were children during Watergate, the oil crisis, the stagflation rather than during the 1950s, but slightly before Gen X. You should look up a timeline of generations. It's just another label, man. Just something to keep you distracted from what's going on in our society, man. Oh dear. Interesting though. What's the latest generation? Gen Alpha? Why'd they get such a freaking cool name? This video came up the other day that I watched that was The World Is Not Ready for Gen Alpha was the title. And I am not ready. This video, I don't think that the kid that was recorded for this video is representative of his generation, because if he is, I'm scared. I'm scared. Not for like what the world would become, it's just the way that this child was acting. I was like, it was a combination of like very brave and like outgoing and like well-spoken for a 13-year-old and like really savvy and like completely cringy, and like I went from laughing and being like, wow, this kid is actually so smart, to being like, oh my god, did he just say that? That was my reaction, was like a combination of just like mortified, intrigued, cringed. I have no idea. You should probably watch it, because it was like, are they also called iPad babies? Which I find that funny. We had Gen XYZ and now Alpha. They started the alphabet again. They have. Pretty much Gen Alpha is the F around and find out generation. Who knows? Who knows what they'll get up to, but they're gonna be our doctors one day, so we better be nice to them. Who knows what they'll do, but they'll be taking care of me when I'm old, so you guys are great, and I love you. Please be nice to me when I'm an old person. Thank you. I was thinking about this, so I was born in 1986, and like if I live even to be 80, that would be 2067. 2066? What will the world look like? I have no idea. It's a terrifying mystery. Who knows? When I'm 80 and it's 2066? Excuse me? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't that freak you out if you think about, like, if you live to be 100, like, what year that would be? And, like, we're literally time traveling right now, guys. We're literally going through space right now, time traveling through time at 1 second per second. Am I high? What's going on? Probably warmer. If we are here at all, probably warmer. Generation Jones doesn't make sense. Baby boomers were born between 1946 and 1964. Okay. Now we got another Marsha coming onto the scene with more facts. I don't know who to believe anymore. I don't know what to believe. Do I even have a slingshot? I don't even have a slingshot. I'm sorry, Balloon. You're just gonna have to float on by. My great-grandmother was 104 years old when she died. That's so crazy! I hope all our pine trees don't die where I live. Oh, dear. No, yeah, no. The future that far away is the scariest thing, right? It is scary. Like, genuinely it is. I completely agree. Like, not... Okay. And I think a lot of people, they're terrified... Like, people are terrified of it for different reasons. Like, we've mentioned. Like, mostly environmental, right? And, like, what's gonna happen to, like, the physical planet that we are walking on, right? But, like, what is fashion gonna be like? I know we might not exist because the planet might literally combust and we'll lose all of our animals and we won't be able to make crops because we'll have depleted the earth. But, like, what's spring like? What's spring fashion gonna be like? You know what I'm saying? Yes, exactly. The earth was supposed to end in 2000, 2012. Nobody knows the future. People predict all they want. My great-grandmother was 102. Taya, not the time. We'll be wearing our trash. We'll be wearing dirt. Yeah, we'll be wearing, like, recycled materials from, like, all the materials that exist right now. We'll be wearing them as clothing in the future because we won't be able to make anything new. I have one measly sip of my coffee left, and it's probably going to taste bad. But, here we go. Tasted like the moment I made it. We'll return to monkey because clothes will become too hot. We'll just all be naked, wearing dirt. We'll just slather dirt on ourselves to keep ourselves cool. Just returning to the animal kingdom. Cold coffee, best sip. Actually, I have a little, like, coffee warmer thing. Highly recommend if you drink a lot of coffee and you sit in, like, one spot. I can't move this coffee warmer. Actually, I was going to show you, but it's like the cord won't let me rip it out of the wall and show you. But sometimes the coffee warmer, like, curdles the cream at the bottom of my coffee. Too much information. Sometimes it gets a little bit wonky down at the bottom because the warmer's been on it for too long and it's kind of disgusting. But it was pretty good. Also, I'm having my last sip of coffee at 5 p.m. Is she gonna sleep? I don't know. My mind, like, it's actually crazy that I've just been talking for 2 hours straight, but my mind has been doing this lately. I cannot stop. Like, my brain is just on all the time at all hours thinking of different thoughts constantly. And maybe this is a case for, like, why did you stop streaming so much, Taya? Because this is the time that I would expend all of my extra thoughts. Why do I need therapy when I can just talk to you guys about it and just, like, vent to you and cry to you and yeah. Seeing a rhino villager talk to a frog villager is so cute. The height difference. Rhino villagers are actually so cute. Rhonda? Don't even talk to me about Rhonda. Sounds tiring. What's tiring? Talk to me about it. The racing thoughts? Yes, it is. Log on and talk to us. Exactly. I think I need to do more like... I think this has been really fun, honestly, to just flatten and just like put sand down on my island. If I line this up to the... Oh, I thought I was gonna like land perfectly back at the edge and I was gonna be like, my intuition. Sounds like you're overwhelmed because my thoughts do the same. Yeah. Talking is the best therapy. I agree. I'm debating if I want to start a winter Christmas island. It's a good time to do it. But winter islands are no bueno for me. I was very depressed on my winter island. And I don't even like play in winter very often at all. Since Rigi. Well, on Rigi I really tried to do a winter island, but it was just like overwhelming. But I think if you went for the Christmas tilt, it probably would be a lot more joyful and celebratory. At the time that I started Rigi, I wasn't celebrating Christmas. I still don't celebrate Christmas, but I do see the joy in it now, and I'm not such a curmudgeon, such a Scrooge, if you will. Still need to finish Mittens! Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's not an easy road, the winter island. I really give kudos to the people who can pull off a winter island and like actually finish the whole thing. But even like starting one is like ambitious. It really is. I really enjoyed today just chatting about nothing and everything. Same. And I think just like doing something like this, kind of monotonous, like flattening, it's good. It's a good time. Money. A balloon. I don't have a slingshot in my inventory right now. Sorry. I'm just glad my forever island of Haven is done. Haven is a beautiful name for a forever island. I love that. Glenny, I kind of have like this little thought in the back of my head that's like, if maybe on Granola, I should like refashion Granola into like a Glenny layout, because I really do miss that layout. It was very nice. But I haven't been on Granola in a really long time, and I really do love that island name. That's definitely going to be the forever one. I just need to get back into that one, honestly. I think I need to do just like 2 or 3 big ass builds on that island and I would be done. Why don't I do it? I don't know. But I do want to transition that one into Coffee Court too and do like a real fall aesthetic. Everything in its time. I guess I gotta maybe do a few builds and see what I want to do. Yes, and then reset. That's a good idea. Squirrel! That's me. That is me! I did a Christmas winter island in a little over 30 days. It felt amazing because I just got lucky with the villager hunts. I definitely don't know if I could do that again. That is amazing, actually. That is super impressive. Though then comes the dilemma of figuring out which island to do next. And I maybe even want to show my islands to others, but I'm not mentally ready. That's fair. My winter island this year isn't specifically themed to a holiday, so I feel like I can take December, Feb to work on it. Yeah, and that was kind of like my thought too with like when I was doing Alpine. I think I was just too specific. I had a really specific idea for it, but I wasn't necessarily basing it off of Animal Crossing items. I was basing it off of like what I wanted to see. And I couldn't create accurately my vision for it with the items that I thought that I would be able to in Animal Crossing, if that makes sense. But this island has been one that since the 2.0, even before 2.0, I was like, I want to do a desert island. And now, like, since 2.0, we got all the Moroccan stuff. We got all, like, the castle walls and stuff in, like, the sand variant. And, like, so many other things that are like desert vibes. I'm like, I can definitely do a desert island now, and I really want to, so that was like the time to do it, right? I haven't, oh, my winter island, I haven't been able, can I read? I would like to be able to read now. I'm gonna read your message, Sophie, and I'm gonna try not to be a blubbering person while reading it. I haven't been playing ACNH. It's kind of relaxing. I can't even keep up on Insta, and I feel bad. I want to start a channel someday, but the thought of keeping up with content makes me tired. I agree, and that's why I think you have to just like, you have to make it your own. You can't just say like, oh, keeping up with you have to decide, right? You have to make choices, because a choice to play one game means that you're not playing other games. And are you okay like making your channel about one game? For me, I was playing like so many hours of Animal Crossing. I was like, I may as well. I may as well share this because I'm doing it anyways and I'm playing it a lot. But now that I don't play as much, this is like my opportunity to play and remember what I like about the game too, so. But I would like to return to making videos. That would be like my ultimate thing that I would love to do. It's just the time, you know. And I know a lot of other creators. Peachy Llama is here, who's like working all the time and still producing videos and everything, and I'm like, how do you do it? Probably because you're in your 20s and you got that young vital energy. Give me your youth. Give me that endless well of energy that you have somehow. Also, did you get married? Are you married now? You a married woman? But is there a way to send a friend request, Taya? It's fine if not. Just wanted to ask. I'm not a good friend on Nintendo Switch, to be honest. Sometimes I give it out to members, but I don't really give it out that often. Girl, I just posted this month, and I haven't posted a video in 4 to 5 months before that. I left YouTube this summer. Oh my gosh. I'm a married woman. Thank you. I'm Mrs. Cheesy Pete. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, Peachy. I wasn't sure when exactly that was happening. How was it? Was it fun? Didn't you go to Banff? Did you actually end up doing that? Fun. Your videos are awesome. They help me a lot. Yes, Peachy's videos are amazing. And I want to make videos again because it is fun. The editing process is really fun, actually. Look at how much sand. Quarter of my island is covered in sand now. Quarter? It looks like maybe a third even. With that 6 pieces, just under a third of my island is covered. What would that be? A lot. 5 out of whatever. 5 out of 20 squares are covered. Me making a desert island would say, I'm done here now. Eclectic, little eclectic content. Yeah, eclectic, go for it. Look at this. This is fun. Okay, I need to get out of construction mode so I don't have the hat on. Post-apocalyptic desert island. Ooh. Oh my gosh, look at me. That's so fun! Oh my gosh. Like, if you do that, then you can see the trees. But where can we go that we don't even see the trees from here? Yes! It's a desert. I'm in the middle of a desert. I'm tanned. My lips are parched. Where's the water? Where's the water? I'm out of water! Help me! I wish there was camel villagers. Oh, well, isn't Rug Lady technically a camel, so maybe they wouldn't introduce. It's giving Janet Void. I love that. Also, is it time for me to rewatch that? I think so. It was not in Banff, but we will be going there in a year or 2 for the honeymoon. Exciting. Wedding was wonderful, at least the weekend prior to that was the most stressful time of my life. So happy it's over, to be honest. Oh. Yes, we got sand. Let's do some emotes. I want to take some photos of this because how often is this going to be a reality in my life? Very, very rarely. Future thumbnails, look for them. Guaranteed these will end up as future thumbnails, 100%. Perfect. Sahara. Yeah, I don't know why I kept saying, I kept like mistaking that. Fun. Fun! Jackie, 21 months. Wow, I remember waiting for you to be able to have members. Oh. Oh my gosh, this actually is so satisfying. Oh my gosh, look how far I can run and not encounter grass. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to continue flattening. I'm glad that I took this one little chunk and just did it up completely sand, because this is very motivating to like get the rest of the island all sandy and just like flat as hell. Oh my gosh, because hell is flat. I don't know if you guys knew that. So we have like the initial area that you land on, and it's all like kind of a little bit more lush desert feeling. Oh yeah, Peachy, I did the entrance. Also, Jackie, thank you for being a member for 21 months and supporting the channel. You the best. Thank you. Thank you. OG, an OG Goldie. Original Goldie. Gangsta. So this is kind of the vibe that I'm going for, is like a mix of things. Desert vibe. Yes. It looks so good, Tay. I love the vibes. The ruined arch looks perf. Yes, I really do like these ruined elements, and just like how it's pretty busy in this area. I don't think like my whole island's gonna be this kind of like packed out with stuff. But I do like the colors that I've got going on. And I like all these like sandy tones. I also like that my skin and hair color almost match. And they're almost the same color as like the sand. This is fun. I like the fabric patterns. Yeah, me too. I really like this. This is like one of my favorite little spots right now so far on the island, is this like little campsite area, the tent in the back. Whoop. Fun. Fun! I do blend in. I need to stand on the cracks for you to see me. Yeah, so could we do like a little build situation? What do I have and what do we want to take care of right now? Do you want to move a building and do like a villager house in the middle of nowhere? Do we want to make like the assassin's fortress? Do I want to be the assassin in the assassin's fortress, and I could make my house the middle thing, and I could do a courtyard around it where all the assassins are fighting and there's swords in the sand? Spoke has been your background for most of the stream, and you have ignored him. Spike. Spike, not Spoke. I have ignored him. And do you know what? Do you know what, Jackie? I plan to continue ignoring him. Just kidding. Just kidding, but I do. I plan to continue ignoring him. Okay, I need your advice, guys. Listen to me. Okay? My hair is greasy. Don't look at the grease. Just look at the color. This is my natural hair color. Also, it feels really good to take off my headphones. This back here, you see this. Do you see this, guys? This transition line here from where my hair was bleached upon a time. And here's my question, which I'm gonna just use your advice, but I might just do my own thing too. Do I color my hair to be my natural hair color and just like own my mousy hair and like have mousy hair for a little bit? Or do I do highlights? That's what I need to know. Ew, I just realized there's a giant bug in front of my face above my screen. Ew! Do you know what happened? Today, I was painting my fingernails at this table, and I was painting my fingernails, and a bug crawled up, like, right in between my hands. It was terrifying. It was the smallest bug ever. It was like a little fruit fly. But for some reason, it crawling up at the exact moment when I was, like, just had my hands there, and I, like, moved my hand, and it was, like, crawling up under, and I was like, ugh. It, like, stressed me out. It's not mousy. I like it lighter. I loved the pink. That's good to know. The beast has been defeated. I feel kind of bad, but I couldn't deal. They active fight or flight response. Yes, exactly. I do like the natural shade, but in my head, you're a blonde. I know, and in my own head, I'm a blonde. And it was funny, like, I have no eyebrows, guys. Like, my body knows that I'm supposed to be blonde. What am I doing in my storage? I need to change. And then we're gonna move a house. What do I want to wear? I want to change my outfit. I just put on this because it was kind of like working vibes. Like, I wanted something minimal because I knew I was doing construction. That's honestly my thought process. Depends on if you want to go natural, then do the highlights until it grows enough to get rid of the lower portion. Natural color. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know. Like, I used to be like, no, I'll never color my hair. Like, I wanted to stay this way until I, like, get gray. And now I'm like, man, seeing my hair go darker and darker and darker, I'm like, I forget that my hair is, like, literally this color. Not this color, this color. But it's all one color, too. So I think I might do highlights. Is it weird? It kind of reminds me of Asterix and Cleopatra, your clothes. Yes. Does anyone even know Asterix here? Probably. We have a lot of Europeans. I'm in the same dilemma. I was thinking of letting my natural dark hair color grow out, but only the highlighted ends, like face frame, money pieces blonde. Oh, that was a terrible ooh, like disgusting. I don't know what monster inhabits my body right now, but ooh, I kind of like the sari too. Like, look how fun that actually. I'm gonna wear this. Actually, see, like, I do have some cowboy hats in here, so I don't know. Oh boy, at bat. What? I said at boy and oat bat. What am I saying? Anyways, I like the sari look. It's kind of fun. Like, that's a fun look right there. That is also fun. I think I just like the sari, just like this. And then I have... Oh yeah, I dropped those shoes on the top of the thing. These? No. I dropped some shoes. I like this sari though. How to Desertcore. Yellow. Just yellow. Don't even think any thoughts in your head. Only yellow. Yeah, kimono sandals. That makes sense, right? In the desert, that would be helpful. No, it wouldn't. Nia! Hello! Oh my goodness, how are you? Good to see you. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? These shoes feel the most like desert shoes, like what you would actually realistically wear in the desert, you know? Let's go with that. Well, what do I wear on my head? I don't have the proper hats. Is this the proper hat? Is this the proper hat? This feels too fancy. This is probably the proper hat, but this makes no sense. Look at this outfit. It just doesn't, no. Yellow flower, let's go for that. Let's go for the yellow flower, done. Sorry, I don't know. I just say it. This outfit looks like garbage, poo-poo, caca. Get it out of here. Mummy mask, perfect. Okay, not the flower. I don't like the flower. I also do have these. That's so scary. Why is this so scary? Doesn't it frighten you? It frightens me. I don't like it. It's so scary. Like, why are you like this? Don't be like this. That's also scary. That's kind of fun. But I'm just gonna go no hat. No hat. Mummy mask, perfect. Okay, fine. Y'all want the mummy mask? I do this for you. You want to peer pressure me? I guess I'll be peer pressured. You know what? Peer pressure works on me because guess what? I'm a people pleaser. Because guess what? I have no self-control. It is scary. The mummy. There you go. I am a mummy. And also, I was learning about mummification this morning from Stuff You Should Know. What do I... This is going to be so distracting. This like, round-ass mummy head on me. I don't know. I'm going to lose all sense of direction. The second that I go away from here, I'm like, where the hell am I in this island? Do I want... Okay, let's just do some map planning here. I think it makes sense to have the Assassin's Fortress, which I've just decided today that I wanted on this island, and now it has to be reality. It's literally only me, Taya. Chill. Don't tell me to chill. I don't know why I like... Tell me what to do. But also, I'm gonna wear this mummy mask, but don't you dare tell me to chill out. What am I doing? I want to put an Assassin's Fortress into the middle of this desert. Okay? And it's gonna be my house, and I probably need to redesign it, and I can't take this mummy mask, get it off my face. I can't do it. I'm done with it. I can't do it. I want to see my little messy, raggedy desert hair. We all know you wanted an excuse to wear the mummy mask. I'm not wearing the mummy mask! House. I don't think it's, like, styled the way that I want it to be for the fortress vibes. So I think I need to redesign it, like redecorate. What am I trying to say? I want to customize my home. Will you get lucky for the island? I don't know. I never had lucky before. Peachy's here. I can't say that I'm not gonna get lucky when Peachy's literally right here, guys. She's right here. It is gloomy. So gloomy outside right now. Also, the time change, it's gonna be dark at like 5. I'm not okay with that. What should my fortress, what should my Assassin's Desert Fortress be? This is giving fortress vibes, but it's not giving desert vibes. Ooh, that kind of does give desert vibes. Is there a roof on this baby that could give desert vibes? Yes. That's kind of a cool fortress for the desert. Is it not? Tell me that's not a cool ass fortress to have in the desert. And if you say that it isn't, you're a liar. You're a liar. You've never had lucky, you should. He's the best. We all have that one villager that summons us when mentioned. Yes. Thatched. Exactly. I think this one probably matches with it better. I want to look at all the options here. I mean, gold, come on. These ones kind of do have like a desert feeling. I think it's the window shape. I have to read more descriptions and look online. Okay, do you know what? We got freaking... I can't do this, guys. I can't do this. Guys, stop. I can't do this. Just 1 second, okay? Sarah J. Mass. Assassin's Blade. Desert Assassin's Fortress. Images. I need for somebody to have made fan art of this book and I need it now. I don't know if this is going to come in huge, probably, when I show this. Yes, it is huge. This is the book series that I'm reading, and if you haven't read A Court of Thorns and Roses, you need to do that first before you even touch this one. Don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me. No, actually keep talking to me. I want to know the desert. Yes. This. The Silent Assassins. Yes, the Silent Assassins. Okay. I'm not trying to mess it. Yeah, I'm not. Will you get an assassin's outfit? Yeah, I probably do need that. 100%. Yes. Fuck yes. I love looking at fan art. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Okay, but that's it. That's all I get for fan art. ACOTAR is everything for me right now, and that's my next theme. Are you kidding me? Fucking ACOTAR slays. I'm so excited. Also, January, apparently, I don't know, I think it was Tisbean. Tisbean's obsessed with it. And Sarah J. Maas in general. And right now I'm reading Throne of Glass series, but I'm on Assassin's Blade right now. And I freaking need to see more pictures of the desert. Okay. Silent Assassins. Throne of Glass. Fortress. Okay, they're just gonna do like character art. I want to see the environment. I'm not gonna get anything from this. I thought this Google search would lead me places. And yes, this character, she's really cool. And I was trying to picture her, and that's why I love fan art, is because I couldn't fully picture her in my head, because they said that she had darker skin than this, I think. Anyways. Fine. I'll just have to wig it. Of course I came back when you're talking about Sarah J. Maas. I love that. Also, freaking Peachy Llama is doing an ACOTAR. You're doing an ACOTAR? Are you freaking joking me right now? Can you be for real? Can you confirm that, please? Also, can we get the exclusive dig on this? I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay? I'm crying at the tab. I was sort of playing ACNH and I have no context that I do. Just read what the fuck is Generation Jones. Yes. That's what I Googled before. Yeah, I know, right? Also, I looked up more information and there are 2 more books planned for ACOTAR. One for 2025. I don't know where I saw this. It was just a random Google search because I was trying to figure it out. So maybe my next island is Shut up! Shut up! Are you kidding? Oh my god! Oh my god. You're gonna have, oh my god. My last island was called Valeris because I made it at a nighttime fairy core island. Are you fucking kidding? Are you kidding me? I will die. You gotta have like, the Castle of the Wind, or the, what is it? The House of Wind. You gotta have that action going on. Library. A fucking library? You better. Oh, you better. I will tour this island. I want to. Are you joking? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. We keep Animal Crossing totally child friendly. Oh yeah, 100,000%. Were you fucking kidding me? Of course. Not anymore, baby. I don't know what to do with this. I feel like the other colorway, this one is like more desert vibes, But I also think these kind of doors give like that fortress feeling. Oh, I kind of like this color. And also, yes, I think desert, you have to just do yellow. I think that's what I'm slowly realizing. As you mentioned it now, whoever that was that mentioned it, yes. And also the wooden mailbox probably has to stay. I think this gives fortress. Taya's just gonna show up at Peachy's airport without announcement and Peachy not being on. Taya's always welcome. Yay. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. You can come to that island if you haven't read this series. You would have gotten my references. Oh my gosh. You came to that island and you even read the series. You would have got my references. Oh my gosh. Now I need to go back. Now I like literally need to go back to your island, Tiz. Like I'm gonna die. And I'm gonna get everything and I'm gonna literally cry. Okay, so tomorrow my island will be the desert fortress that I need it to be. I'm gonna time travel. Before you read, yeah, I went before I read this series. Oh my gosh. My throat hurts. I've screamed a lot in this stream. First time was when I let Flo just stay. She asked to leave, just let her stay. No big deal. Just let her stay, even though I wanted her to leave. Because I got so excited, I just started pressing buttons. Never do that. When a villager is asking to leave, just chill out. Get your screams out, put your Joy-Cons far away from you, and then, only then, after you've gotten everything out of your system, read the dialogue carefully and choose the correct option. I did that with Hip Ho also on my first island. It was ridiculous. Tiz, speaking of Throne of Glass, I'm reading it according to this one online source. Please hold. I'm reading it in the romantic order, they said, for maximum like emotional impact. Can somebody tell me why Chrome decided on mobile to shut all of my existing tabs? That's really frustrating. And annoying. And now I'm gonna have to look back. Damn it! I need to open this tab. This is an emergency, guys. I don't think you realize how much of an emergency this is right now. Okay, found it. 2 seconds. Found it. TLD Branson.com made a Throne of Glass reading order where they have like the tandem read, and they also have the romantic order for the book. So you read, instead of going in like chronological order of when the books were written, you read them in a different order to get like the most impact from them. So I read Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, and then now I'm reading Assassin's Blade, and then I'll go to Queen of Shadows. They place it kind of in the middle there. So now I'm on Assassin's Blade, which once I finish this, I'll be halfway through the existing series, which is exciting. Did you do the tandem read, Tiz? My throat, honestly, my throat is sore now from yelling. Valeris, I'm dead. I'm literally dead. I can't, and I'm so excited. Guys, ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses is an amazing series. If you read it at the beginning, I mean, you reading Assassin's Blade first doesn't have as much impact if you read it at the beginning. Yeah, like already there's so many references in it that I would have been like clueless about and not even really realized. That's why I'm rushing to finish my fall island. I'm about 80% there. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Yeah. I really do. I am getting a lot, and I'm like, there's that one character that I'm like, is this who I think it is? But I don't know yet, because I think there's going to be things that are building up to. Plus, like, it's just good to get a little bit more of the backstory because of the point at the story that I'm at. In like after reading like Heir of Fire, it's like a lot of question marks. And then going back to her pre-story, I'm kind of like, oh, figuring things out. The tandem read is the best option. It's kind of annoying at first to flip between books so often, but it makes it so much better. You'll understand why once you start. No spoilers. Yeah, love it. Yeah, I'm a couple books away from that right now, but I just literally finished the part where she's in the desert. And I think maybe that's why it's giving me so much like energy to do desert. And I didn't even check out my fortress. Oops, I don't want to crush that one flower on the beach. I think this is perfect for my desert fortress. I think it's giving desert fortress vibes. I like this window shape. I never have really explored this type of style. It seems like oriental, but it gives like that mysterious vibe. I think that's what is doing it for me. Maybe I'll just hide the museum on this island. Maybe I'll just upgrade and then hide it in the back. I got major spoilers looking at fan art too early as well for ACOTAR. That one is a dangerous game to play, everybody. Do not do that. Don't do that. Do not look at spoilers for ACOTAR. But for some reason, it took me longer to get into... Thank you for subscribing, Moko Moko. It took me a long time to get into Throne of Glass. And so I like didn't care about spoilers. It sounds so bad. But I was like, I don't care. I'll just look at whatever on the internet. I want to see these characters. I don't care. And I did get a major spoiler. But it was something that I was already like thinking was going to happen anyway. So it wasn't like super major. I also tried to listen to an ACOTAR podcast while I was still reading it because I was so excited. And I got like a major spoiler from them too. And I was like, okay, enough of this. I can't do this anymore. Because I can't even handle how much I love that series. I don't mind spoilers. I forget most of them anyways. Sometimes I do as well. Reading, y'all. Reading. My Kindle gets so much use because like at the end of the day, all I want to do is just like zone the hell out. Okay. But I do like seeing the character art. And I'm really excited for the new book. If it's in January, I will cry. I'll be so excited. So I kind of want to place this fortress like, let me see. Somewhere like, oh, hey Sheldon. I do want more reactions. Give it to me. Oh, that's a good one. Shocked. Thank you. I really like the way that I did my character this time around with the tan. I mean, I'm in the desert. Okay, somewhere in the middle. Let me just see how centered I am. Almost exactly. Wow, look at me go. Then like up. Before I start to see the trees. Okay, back a little bit. I want it to be like in the middle. I think I've pretty well centered myself. Oh, up a little bit more. If I can still see the trees, that's okay. They won't be there eventually. Yeah, like right here. And I probably will place a couple villager houses close to my house as like a little village around. All I want to do is zoom, 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 boom, boom, and boom, boom. Yeah, you have to read Crescent City after you're done with TOG because the third book is coming in January and I legit took the day off work so I could read it all night. I freaking love that. And I understand. Like, I understand that now. Sorry for talking about books so much, everyone. I just love reading, and this author especially, yeah. Yeah, they'll be like our other assassins, like totally fellow assassins. I need more assassins on this one. This is the spot. Actually, I should have imagined it because now we don't get a preview, but we're gonna do this. So much time traveling today. Also, it's been a long time since I checked in on Stardew. I probably should do that. Lady Arlene, gotta go. Have a good day, evening, night, everyone. Have a nice stream. Thank you so much, Lady Arlene. Thanks for popping in, saying hello. Thanks for staying for a little while. Have a good night. We'll see you later. Bye. I'm out of water and I'm out of coffee. And I don't have beer in the house. And it's dark outside. What are we doing for dinner? I don't know what we're doing for dinner. I have like so much dinner anxiety. I like listening to anything y'all say. I'm just very squirrel. I'm here for that. I am also very squirrel. Also, my hair is getting longer in the back. I just noticed this today. Like, my hair is like past my shoulders in some places right now. Do I like it? I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. Wait and see. Glad hubby said he'll go out for dinner. Oh my gosh, that's always the best feeling. When you live with somebody, it's like this unspoken thing that both of you kind of have to like decide whether you're eating out. And it's like, then you have to decide where to go. We made a grave error the other day. We went to this one grocery store and we're like, we'll find something at the grocery store. And then we were like, there was a little spot to sit at the grocery store and like eat our dinner there. And it was the saddest thing. And we were like, let's not do this ever again. Like, ended up in a grocery store and we were just eating in the grocery store. We were like, this is depressing. What is our life right now? Okay, I need to put sand underneath this little area. My house is in the middle of the sand over here. I thought you were gonna ask if you should cut your hair earlier, not color. I know, my hair is getting a little bit longer. I don't know. I feel like the kind of haircut that I have is gonna grow out decently. Like, it's not gonna be a mess when it grows out, but I do like that shag kind of haircut. And I'm kind of like, maybe I'll just let it grow for a little bit. I think that'd be fine. Okay, we've got our house. Can this go closer to the door? Yes, there we go. Okay. Very desert-y. And I like it. It's kind of like it takes a little bit to run over there. Let's get my storage thing. I am an assassin. I don't know if I'm like Ardalan's assassin, but how do you pronounce that? Also, this is not a spoiler for the book in any way. Ardalan. Is it Ardalan? What is it? I need to know. How do you say this thing? Throne of Glass. Adarlan. Adarlan. I always, every single time. Oh, there's fan art! Oh my god! Okay, I have to... Nope, don't look at that. That was some spoilery stuff. Don't do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dropped my Joy-Cons everywhere. It's always so unsatisfying when you have in-game pathing and then that harsh cut with the grass. I know, I just like got triggered by that. Just got triggered. I just got like a little bit annoyed by that. Just when I saw that happen, I was like, ugh, fix it up as much as possible. I'm just gonna grab all of these. I'm probably gonna run out of room in my pockets. And I think I'm gonna put some of this stuff around here too. Let's see. And I'll pick up, not that, this. I need to put away some stuff. Oh my gosh, look at her. She's so baby. Twiggle Downtown, hello. I wish you could choose a season and leave your island in it all year round. I know, that'd be fun. I think maybe I'll have like the castle have like a couple spaces behind it. I don't know what this spacing is looking like. Shovel to the rescue. 1, 2. Okay, I do have 2 spaces behind here. Maybe I want to have a 3rd space just in case I want to put a tree. Okay. And I think that I've placed this like, yeah, with 1 space. We're there. Let's just see how this works. Just going for it. Who do you love? You love her. Oh, Anka. Anka is my mom's birthday twin. How is this gonna work? Maybe I have to pull it out 1 square, because then it will be even. Like, on the half tile. Dangerous game. I wish the island could magically expand somehow, and you could have like a 2nd or 3rd island or make more room. That would be incredible. That's what a lot of people, like, it's funny when you think back to like before the DLC was officially released, or not the DLC, but before like we had the announcement of all of that. What did I just do? That was incorrect. Oh my gosh, is it not going to be even? Of course it's not going to be even. Because if it was going to be even, it would have to be like that. Oh, that's frustrating. How are we going to handle this? I need a 3-er. I guess I do need to put like an arch at the back here. Maybe that would be cute though. Like a back entrance. Yeah. It could be cute. Like that? That'll be even now. Yes. Okay, if that's what needs to happen, that's what needs to happen. Am I gonna fight it? No. Am I gonna cry about it? Yes. But I won't fight it. I don't know if I'll like close in the front half of it. I think I'm just gonna like do the back half of it. And then like have this be kind of the... Maybe I will have to close it in. I'm not a big fan of like completely closed in spaces with these towers because they're quite tall and it can be a little bit annoying, but it might be fun and like give you more of the actual like fortress vibes if I do it that way. So I probably have to. But I do need more of these. I think I'm gonna run out. But we'll make a good start at it. And then we can continue on later. It's pretty fun. Not gonna lie, this is pretty fun. I feel like I'm watching Fire Emblem because the 2 items set up remind me of the game. Ooh! What else do I have? Castle. Oh, I do have more castle walls. Okay. Let's keep going then. I don't know. Ooh, that might be fun. To do like more towers and to have like towers kind of break up. I probably will want to do that. Have like the towers break up between the castle walls, you know? And then maybe like even offset them. Kind of like expand it out. Okay. I know I'm not making sense. I'm trying to explain my idea. So like, what if I had another castle tower and I put it in here, and then another castle tower over here and like expanded it, but I have this like little dip into the back. I think I would like that. A massive fortress. Do I really want the fortress to be that big though? I don't know. I feel like this is kind of a requirement for a desert island that's more like this kind of desert island, like for lack of a better term, like a sub-Saharan desert, I guess. It's a pretty good term actually. But if, yeah, I think it's a necessity. Genuinely, what is happening with my words? Okay, that's all the walls that I have. I'm gonna steal one from this side just so that I can like try to level it out a little bit. But I need to go to like a bunch of treasure islands probably and get this sorted out and get like tons of these walls. That'll be like, and I already thought that I had tons of these walls, but I guess I did not have enough. And then I think what I'll do is on the front, I'll put another gate, but I'll put it like, so that you can kind of look through, maybe to this point, probably from like here, give it a nice front yard and just have like this massive fortress. I think so. Treasure Island stream? Your built-in islands inspire me more than anyone else I've watched on YouTube or Twitch. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Anka is perfect for this island. I know. She really is. Treasure Island. Should I go to Treasure Island right now? Just grab like a bunch of... I think I have my storage shed in here. Yes, I do. Put everything away. I'm kind of fading, not gonna lie. So I might need to do... Unfortunately, I might need to call it here. And then go to Treasure Islands like off camera and get a bunch of stuff because yeah, I'm kind of fading right now and I don't want to be like less than optimal for stream. So I think that's gonna do it for today, everybody. But I'm excited for what this island is gonna be. And I think that with what we've done today, moving my house into like the center here. Let me just go to the beach so we can see my map correctly without my little marker in the way. Yeah. We cleared off a lot of the river, multiple rivers, and massive area of sand, lots of trees demolished, lots of sand in place. It's good. It's a good start. And then next time we can kind of get into more of the like building and decorating. Thanks for the fun stream today. Love you, Tay. Everything looks so good. So cool. Thank you. And thanks to everybody. Thank you, So Happy Kitty, for being here. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. And Jackie, thank you. I did not mean to click that button. I meant to go to here. We're getting a start on it, guys. We're getting a head start. Yeah, a head start a month later. I haven't worked on this island in like a month. We're getting a head start. Bye-bye, Tiz! Bye, everybody! Thank you so much for being here, hanging out. It was so much fun. And yes, really productive, really good stream. I love talking with you guys. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks, everybody. Bye! Take care! Bye! Bye, Twinkle. Bye, Belly. Bye, Katie. Bye, Jackie, Ben, Marsha. Bye, So Happy Kitty. Tisbean, everybody. Peachy. Love you guys. Bye.